Hey y'all, what's up? Good morning. Happy Friday, my favorite day of the week. How y'all doing? Let's get into our show. Let's speak to everyone first so we don't be rude on a Good Friday. Good morning. How y'all feeling? I'm feeling pretty good this morning, okay? One, because I'm off today. Hallelujah, okay? My first off day for the year. Glory be to God, because y'all know Monday is a holiday. So that's how you got to do those holidays, okay? You got to wrap them bad boys around to make them longer, right? When you got a holiday on a Monday, you be off on a Friday, so it can stretch your weekend out, right? I love that for me. But let's get into speaking to everyone. All right. Hi, Rose. Hi. That's my top light mod. Deborah Banks. Good morning. Denise Slay is here. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Reba. Good morning. Sheila Washington is here. Tara Copeland is here. Good morning. Good morning. Who else we got? The Angie B is here. My other top light mod is in the building. Tiffany Thomas. Thanks for being here, love. Who else we got? Sylvia Blow is here. Deborah Johnson is here. Lorraine Tyler is here. Red is up in here. Good morning. Good morning, Deborah Clark. Good morning, Wanda Cockshell. Good morning. Shantae Mason. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Faith Williams. Good morning. Shirley Bishop. Good morning. Erica Rogers. Good morning. Gail West. Good morning. Eve Parker. Good morning. Kelly Davis. Good morning. Lisa Bell. Good morning. Simple Mom Family TV. She's a content creator. Good morning. Pen Pal. Hi. Zamona Miller. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I see you, Tam C. I see you, Betty Brockington. I see you, Henry Lee. Deborah Holder. I see you. Good morning. Lisa Bell, I see you. D Nice is in the building. Good morning. Say happy Friday, Caramel. Happy Friday. Who else we got? Denise Slay. Good morning. Everyone speaking to everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. All right, I got one more thing I got to do. So give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of music while I do this. 1 second, okay?
Perfect, 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 perfect.
All right, we're back just a little bit. I know y'all was about to get crunk. Y'all already twerking over there. I can see through my damn screen over there twerking. Sit down in there in that office and they're twerking in the people's office. All right, but good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, I got some more people I got to speak to. I see you, Felicia. I see Tashelle. I see Mr. Shell. Trinidina's in the building. Good morning. Deborah Holder. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Sherry. Sherry Bledsoe is here. Good morning. All right, so everybody's still coming in. Thank you guys for being here. 81 in the building already, guys. Please let's tap on the like button because you know the video is going to be good, right? You already know. So let's get into it. And of course, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's jump on in. We don't have a lot of politics this morning because I don't really like a lot of politics on a Friday because I like to jump into the mess. So we're going to do this one topic, okay? Like one political topic. And then we're going to move on. Okay. All right, let's get it up on the screen. Hey, Alicia Stout. Good morning. All right. So Stephen A. Smith says that he is confused on why Black people don't like him. Like, we don't like you, Stephen, because you are a ass kisser. And you like Trump. You're a Trump supporter. So those two right there alone just make us not like you. You've been giving up your black card. Like, we've been taking your black card away, right? But let's get into it, y'all, while he sit up here trying to convince us to like him again, because we don't.
Don't like me? I'm from Hollis, Queens, bro. I'm from the streets of New York City. I go to the streets of America everywhere, all over this country. I'm inside and outside arenas. I'm inside and outside local businesses and stuff like that. I'm the ambassador for HBCU Week in concert with Ashley Christopher and other people. I've helped generate over 12,000 scholarships in excess of $150 million.
Thank you for all of that, Stephen, but we don't like you still, okay?
For Black students. I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity. I ain't just down with a fraternity. That's a brotherhood. All of them are my boys. I was raised by 5 Black women, Joy. I have 9 nieces. I have 2 daughters. Everybody black. I still go home to Hollis. On the business side, ESPN takes our show, First Take, to HBCUs, packed gymnasiums wherever we go. Black people don't like me? You sure? Walt Disney and HBCUs, when we start going on tours every year. We've been to Delaware State. We've been to Bethune-Cookman. We've been to Norfolk State. We've been to Winston-Salem State. We've been to Savannah State. Oh, yeah. We're going to Texas Southern next month. We don't stop. And I said we.
You can go to every state, every continent, every planet. We still won't like you, Stephen. We'll continue.
Because in concert with the very organization that I work for, that you accused me of being paid by just to talk about white, just to talk nastiest things about black people. What about what I celebrate? Black people don't like me? I'm from Hollis, Queens, bro. I'm from the streets of New York City. I go to the streets of America everywhere, all over this country.
Sorry, Stephen, you did not convince us. We still don't like you, okay? So keep doing your little speech, trying to convince the black people that you talk so crazy against. I think we may give you a chance if you do a sincere apology to Jasmine Crockett, okay? That we might let you not come in, but visit from time to time to your blackness if you give a sincere apology to Jasmine Crockett. Okay, don't write that down though. All right, what y'all think about that? Moving right along, boy. Bye. We not checking for you. Going back over there with Trump and all of his flunkies. Okay, because that's exactly what you are right now. Moving right along. All right. Okay, so Pam, honey, not Pam, but Pam from Martin, okay, Tashina Arnold is out here dating white men, child, but she didn't want him to tell nobody because she wanted everybody to think she only liked black men. Okay, so Brian Austin Green says that Tashina Arnold made him hide their relationship and then broke up with him because she felt that he would end up with a white woman, girl. Oh, I said, this is T. We gotta talk about this. Let me find out Pam out here with a white man and whatnot. Now, it's some fine white men out here, okay? It's some fine white men out here. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's some fine white men out here. Would I want to go to the white side? No, okay, because I love my brothers. I do. All right, I really, really do. Now, the only time I dated someone outside of my race was like one time, like way back, and that wasn't even a long time. But but ultimately, I love a black man. I love a black man. My brothers. I love my brothers. But this one right here on the screen, I don't know. I mean, he got pretty eyes or whatever, but I don't know, Tashina. Maybe he was throwing that D or something. I don't know. Let's see, though. Let's see. So Brian Austin Green is opening up about a past relationship that fans never knew about. Said that the actor revealed that he briefly dated actress Tashina Arnold during his Beverly Hills 90210 days in the early 1990s. Now, Green shared the story on Dean Cole's Funny Knowing You podcast, saying that they first connected through music. Okay. So now at the time, Arnold was starring on Martin and also working on her singing career while Green was producing music. Now he said that they became close, girl, while spending a lot of time together in the studio. That's where it always happened. And eventually started fooling around, girl. And kind of date. What's kind of dating? What is kind of dating? What's kind of dating? Okay. Now, according to Green, Arnold set clear rules early on, including keeping their relationship private. Why? Girl, love out loud out here. Okay. Said he admitted that being told nobody could know about them triggered deep insecurities with him, especially since he was young and still figuring himself out. Said that Green said that he wanted to go public at first, but eventually convinced himself to accept staying in the background. Said he explained that he started to feel uncomfortable and questioned his place in her life, which caused him to emotionally pull back. Now, maybe he felt like, okay, you want to hide me and you want to get this good white peen over here, but you don't want to be seen in public. Like every time we go out, it's got to be at night when everybody's asleep. Or, I got to come to your place, so you got to come to mine. We can't be seen out in public. Like, why am I a secret? It's given like Escape said, you're my little secret, honey, and that's how we gonna damn keep it. That's what Tashina Arnold told his ass. With all them 1,000 runs that Latasha Scott be doing, okay, and all that. But anyway, so despite everything, Green said that the two since then have cleared the air and still speak occasionally said that he even revealed that they talked earlier the same day he recorded the podcast. Okay. Now said that Arnold also spoke about the relationship on Cole's podcast back in December. She said that she ended things after realizing that Green was dating multiple black women, but would likely settle down with a white woman. Oh, that's it. So you didn't tell us that, Brian. Brian, you didn't tell us all that you was out here poking a whole bunch of black women, and Tashina was feeling all types of way because she thought that you were the only one. So that's why she broke up with your ass. You made it seem like you was just this white boy that she was secretly seeing, and she didn't want people to know that she was dating dating white boys. See how he up and lied right quick. I also said that she explained that she did not want to invest in something that had no future. Now that I get. You do not want to be with somebody and you giving your heart and everything else to them, and they're just out here feeling themselves and just dating multiple people and making you feel like you're one of many versus the one, right? Women, we don't like to feel like we're one of many, right? I ain't about to be one of four, bitch. I'm gonna be the only one. All right. Matter of fact, yeah. Playing with nobody like that. So still Arnold describes the relationship as a positive experience. She says that Green was a good person and that the relationship helped her understand what she wanted and deserved moving forward. I know that shit right? Yeah, we don't want to be one of many. Now we got a few women out there that don't mind being with a man who have multiple women because it kind of stroke their ego to feel like they might be pushed to the front of the class. But bitch, don't play with my emotions like that. Playing with my emotions will get you hurt, right? I'm gonna hurt you before you hurt me. I'm not gonna allow you. I'm a Leo. I don't play that shit. I will hurt you before you hurt me. So ultimately, I am going to be the only one, or I don't want to be there at all. Like, I want to be the only one, or leave me alone. That's how I am. I'm not sharing. Hell no. Okay. But shout out to Sheena Arnold for knowing her worth and moving forward, honey. Let's get into these crazy fools right here. We got some crazy topics. Y'all can be like, oh my Lord. What the hell did Caramel pull today, Lord, right? All right, so shout out to Sozia Radio. Now, PJ Washington, who is a basketball player, accuses Brittany Renner, who is his baby mama, of threatening to serve him at the NBA game over $35,000, child. Now, I guess that's what, back child support or something that he owes her. So she threatened to try to embarrass him, of course. You know, anytime you try to serve somebody on their job or in a public setting like that, you're trying to embarrass the shit out of them. So that's what she tries to do. Let's get into this.
It's a court case or a movie. PJ Washington is accusing Brittany Renner's legal team of trying to turn an NBA game into a viral scene. We've got the receipts. The Maverick star just filed court docs claiming Brittany's lawyer threatened to serve him child support papers on national television during a game against the Lakers. Why? Because Brittany wants a massive pay raise. PJ isn't having it. He says they already settled this in North Carolina and that California has no business in their case. He even pointed out that their son was conceived in North Carolina, not Cali. He's calling these fair tactics and wants the judge to shut it down. Is $35K a month fair for one child, or is this getting messy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that notification bell, and make sure to subscribe for more industry tea. Is this a court case or a...
Now, we kind of covered this a little bit a few months or so ago when this initially happened. Y'all remember I showed y'all the video where PJ Washington and his new wife came to pick up their son. He was crying. He was feeling, like he didn't want to go with him or whatever. So Brittany Reiner and her mom came outside starting this huge altercation, like calling him a bitch and all of that. All while the child was there. She even verbally attacked his wife, who was sitting in the SUV. They were standing outside by the SUV. The wife was getting ready to get out of the car after Brittany Renner was like, get your ass out of the car, trying to fight and be ratchet and ghetto around their son. And she was saying, he doesn't want to go with you, talking about the child or whatever. So she was upset ultimately because her child support was lowered because he went and had his case revisited through child support because he wasn't making as much when they originally set the child support rate for him to pay her every month. So she's getting like thousands of dollars less. So she is now going through another court through California, which originally they settled it through North Carolina to try to get a higher amount in child support. So now she's demanding $35K and she's trying to have him served at one of his NBA games. And he's like, bitch, why? So now he's going through the courts to have that shut down to where Brittany Renner cannot have him served through another court in another state because, again, that was settled through a North Carolina court. But she is trying to go through California court, which is where she now lives, to have him served, to come back to court, to have her child support up to the $35,000 demand per month from what she's currently getting, which I think is like $10,000. I think she's getting like $10,000 a month. So she wants, see, what you're going to do is fuck around and get less. Usually when these baby mamas get greedy and start asking for more, when they go and reassess his finances, because maybe if he filed and the courts already approved him to pay you less, like 10K, like if you go and ask for more when they reassess, because that's what they do, they reassess what you're making, and you may get less. So you might want to sit on that 10K a month, because 10K a month is pretty good. All right, 10K a month is pretty good. You can live off 10K a month, right? But when you try to get greedy, because see what she's doing is she's looking at the lifestyle that he and his new wife living, like they riding around in the Escalades and all of this, living in a nice, mansion or whatever. But baby, you might want to sit on that 10K. Now, if he's getting more money, because it could be a catch-22 in that situation. Like if he just signed another contract where he is getting a little bit more money, you might get just slightly more. Okay, but that's a game that you kind of don't want to play, because I've kind of covered this several times where baby mamas go and file something to get more money when they think the baby daddy is getting a little bit more coin, and they get less money. Like look at 50 Cent's baby mama. She did the same thing. She was getting a nice amount and decided to go through the course, because in their situation, 50 Cent and his baby mama had a agreement off the record that he would pay her X amount of dollars. So she decided when she watched him, doing all these power movies and all these other TV shows where he's getting like a nice bag. So she decided to go through the courts. I don't know what kind of attorney 50 Cent had, but baby girl got less money. Okay. She got less money when she went through the court system for child support from 50 Cent. So I don't know what kind of attorney he had, what kind of judge he paid. I don't know. But old girl got less money. The same thing with Marlon Wayans, his baby mama, same thing. She was getting a nice little bag and she went and filed some shit through the courts and they lowered her money. So they might want to watch this. Brittany Renner, sit your ass down. Take that 10K. I think more so she's bitter that he moved on and he has another woman and they're now married, and she's watching this new girl live off the fruits of his labor, and they're living nice, and she's living a little mediocre over there when, you got to pick better, baby. You got to pick better. So at least you're getting 10K a month. That's good, right? You can live off that if you manage your money and stop looking at his pocket. You pocket watching, girl, and it's going to cost you. All right, sit your ass down because you will pass around anyway. Moving right along, let's get into Black China's dude who, y'all remember I told y'all the other day, Black China exposed her now ex-boyfriend, he was her fiance because they were engaged, where she says that he was being abusive towards her. Let me put my trigger up for this one just in case, child. Let's put trigger warning banner up. She exposed him for being abusive, not just around her children, but just, in her home. She was saying he was doing a lot of things that were very suspect, and he was very abusive towards her, and it was in the presence of her kids. So he's now spoken up because he don't want this narrative, I guess, to be just put out there without his side of the story being told. So shout out to the Shade Room. Twin Hector, which is his name, which is what he goes by. He's supposed to be a rapper. No one's heard of you. I've not heard one song from you, but go off. Has responded to Angela Renee White, which we know is Blac Chyna's allegations that he choked and spat on her child inside her California home while her children were asleep nearby. Hector Twin also says that, adding that the children was one of the worst moves that she could have made. Ooh, no, you didn't say that. Let's get into what he had to say, child.
Them lies ain't gonna stick, Pay. And then adding her kids. That was like probably one of the worst moves she could have did. Like, who told this to bring her kids to her mother? Lie. And then second of all, them lies ain't gonna stick nowhere. Not on the ground level, not in the not in first class. That's just your ass. That's just
like, nigga, did you choke her or not? Because I feel like you're beating around the bush. It's taking you too long to get to the point. All right. Are you high? Are you on drugs, allegedly? Like, why is it taking you so long to get to the point? Did you choke her out or not? Did you spit on her or not? Because these are allegations that she put out about your ass, right? I won't hear nothing about no damn first class and ground level bullshit. Like, did you up and spat on her, as they said, or spit on her, and did you up and choke her ass? That was an extra syllable on it. Choke. I like that. Let's continue.
You don't right? Like, them lies ain't gonna.
Anywho, you still ain't say yay or nay, right? So he goes on to say, it took all this time to send out another scrambled lie. Said, I am appalled, okay? Living proof, grimy, I guess, biatches. Don't say sorry for, I don't know what that means. Hashtag victory lap. But you don't have a victory lap because you didn't prove shit. Okay, you had a whole live that you went and you did not even prove anything. Okay. So as you guys can see, we showed this here where Angela White, which is Blac Chyna, accuses ex-boyfriend Twin Hector of choking and spitting on her. The rapper's attorney denies all claims. Of course, that's what he's paid to do. All right. Your attorney is paid to say you didn't do that shit, even though you probably did. All right. So Tokyo Toni shares spicy messages from her daughter's ex-boyfriend after he sued Angela White. So this has gotten out of control to where her mom, Tokyo Toni, who's been cussed out by Kaya. We're gonna talk about them in a second too. Well, she's jumping into it. My thing is, you called your daughter all types of bitches, hoes, and everything else. So, and I get it, you are her mother, okay, as you are supposed to protect her and step up for her. But when you get on social media and you talk worse about your daughter than any other nigga she's ever dated, like, sit down, Tokyo Toni, with your burnt tooth ass. Ain't nobody asked you to even get in the middle of this. Blac Chyna is a grown ass woman who can make her own damn decisions and can speak up for herself. You don't speak up for her no other time, but here you come clout chasing as you always do and trying to get into some mess. Like, yes, it was wrong for him to allegedly spit. Got to say alleged because they haven't gone to court yet and it's been proven. But it's wrong for him to have alleged to have spit on her. Like, that's the nastiest shit ever. And or choke her. If they get into an argument and you reach up there and grab her around the neck and squeeze real hard, like, that's a lot, right? Like, I'm glad that she got away from him because it sounds that maybe he has some anger issues, okay? A lot of women don't make it out alive in DV situations as such. So if a nigga is spitting on you and choking you, especially when your kids are around, get the fuck away from him. That go to anyone, even guys. Guys, if you with a woman who be spitting on you and acting all wild, swinging on you and all that, that's not love, all right? That's toxicity. Get away from that, okay? So moving right along. It sounds like Blac Chyna's had toxicity in all of her life, but I'm happy she did realize her worth and get the hell away from this dude because he seems like he is suspect anyway. All right, oh moist ass bitch. Moving right along to our next topic. I'm glad I ain't gotta like rush because since I'm off today, I always feel like when I'm working, I have to always rush through my shows. So I kind of feel like I could pace myself a little bit today. So y'all bear with me. I actually added a couple more topics as well. Okay, just to extend my show just slightly for you guys. So let's continue on. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Now I've been seeing this story online. I didn't really want to cover it because I was like, oh, this cheesy. We really don't really know these people like that. They're just social media, people who have gone viral or whatever. A few people entertained. I was like, okay, now this is getting a little juicy because she did divorce his ass because he was cheating on her or whatever. But this kind of makes me know that this person here is kind of some validity to the fact that his wife did divorce him for cheating. Because nigga, you out here like days, what they say, days or hours after the divorce was filed or whatever. You out here tongue kissing somebody down in a damn club, like you don't give a fuck. So this guy, Desmond Scott, is spotted making out with this mystery woman after his wife, Christy Sarah, filed for divorce. Well, that's why she filed, because she was out here doing wild shit like this, right? Okay. So it says that Desmond Scott was spotted making out with a woman just days after his wife, Christy Sarah, filed for divorce following 15 years together. That's unfortunate, right? 15 years is a long time to give a nigga your time, right? Like, you done watched a lot of dirty draws. You done scrambled a lot of eggs. You done cleaned up behind this nigga many times. You done put up with his bullshit. Because you know when you're in a relationship, sometimes you put up with bullshit. Even though you love that person, sometimes you do encounter some bullshit along the way, okay? But ultimately, you outweigh your options and you say, or you weigh your options. You're like, okay, it's, I guess I can say, because, you're making it worth it or whatever. I put up with your little shit or whatnot, but don't do that shit again, But per the footage from TMZ, Desmond was seen at Senate, a bar in Houston with another woman. Now it says in the video surfacing online that she can be seen sitting on Desmond's lap as the two passionately, and baby, he all down her tonsils with his tongue, child. I said, well, hot damn, hell, here we go again, right? So not much is known about the mystery woman, but Christy filed for divorce just 2 days ago and has seemingly been living her best life, okay? Just like last night, she posted on Instagram, making it clear that she's staying in her newly built multi-million-dollar marital home, right? And put his ass out. Why he got to be making out in the club and whatnot. See, you can't even go to your multi-million-dollar home and make out. You got to be out in public with a bitch sitting on your lap and all in her damn tonsil on that shit, right? So let's go ahead and look at the video. Let's look at a video, because days after that, let me know you already knew this bitch. Let's go ahead and be 1,000 out. You already knew who this girl was. You already been seeing her for you to be all passionately kissing her out in public like you don't give a hot boiling damn, right? Let's go ahead and get into this damn video, because now I'm mad. Yeah, that's him. We don't need no fucking arrow. We know. Oh, stinking ass. Oh, funky stinking ass. Why am I mad, y'all? Why am I mad? My man, I don't give a damn, right? Damn. It's her damn tonsils. Like, he think about everybody else around him, dancing around him, child. Bartender don't walk by with the damn tray. They ain't thought about shit. He just so focused on her tonsils and whatnot, right? Oh, funky ass. I'm glad she divorced you. I hope she threw all your shit out in the yard. I hope she went over there act like Kalani and folding up no damn clothes. Y'all know Kalani said, come and get your shit because it's folded. Bitch, I wish I would fold your damn clothes. Come remix the song. Come and get your clothes because they have been bleached. That's how you do that shit. Kalani, I love your song, girl. But come and get your clothes because they are not folded, bitch. They are bleached, okay? Yes, they are. And they are strewed all over the fucking lawn, okay? Yes, they are. And I'm going to throw them hoes out there like in the break of dawn. I like that, break of dawn. I'm going to throw them hoes in the yard at the motherfucking break of dawn when the dew is upon the grass so them hoes can be wet up as they are bleached up, right? That's how you do that shit. Yeah, girl. Call the popos. I don't give a fuck. They can come and help you pick up all these bleached clothes out of this dude lawn. Okay? That's what they can do. That feel good, right? That's how we do women. When we get mad, we be on that type of shit, right? Oh, you want to be here kissing bitches in the club? Hold up. Bleach, where are you? Get into that, right? Pour all that shit on there. The whole motherfucking yes, the whole bottle of bleach. Yes, girl. It will wake the neighbors up because they will smell the bleach upon your clothes in the lawn. On that type of shit. Oh, let me go because I'm mad. Oh, they done got me mad. They done got me mad. So thank you, girl. What's your name, girl? Christy Sarah. Well, you white. Christy Sarah, girl. Thank you for throwing his ass out of your multi-million-dollar newly, girl. Nobody ever lived in there, girl. Newly built home, okay? Yes, get into that. That's what your ass get. Kalani, again, thank you for your song, girl. But no, the clothes shall be bleached. Yes, okay? And I'm going to pour some Fabuloso on there, too. Anything that's going to make them hoes change. I don't give a fuck. Right? Because we mad. That's how we do when we mad, right? Woo! All right. I felt that thing. Yes, girl. We gonna always, black women, we gonna always be on that type of bullshit. And when the police come, we don't give no fucks, do we? The police be like, I'm sorry, ma'am. Did you pour bleach upon his clothes? Yes, I did before they get it out. Before they can ask you the question, yes, I did, Your Honor. Yes, I did, officer. I did pour bleach and Fabuloso. And I sprinkled some comment upon the hoes, too. You gonna arrest me? I bought the clothes, so technically they my clothes. Y'all know we be on that. But I bought all this shit, Your Honor, so technically I ruined my shit. So you can't really arrest me because the clothes were mine anyway, right? We get an attitude with the damn police officer. Damn. All right, so, oh my God, I've totally been there, y'all. I've been there. I did some crazy wild shit like that before. I ain't gonna hold you. I put a nigga lamps in the yard, like, yeah, girl. Because I told you I dated some thug ass niggas. He pissed me the fuck off. I threw shit in the yard. I sure the fuck did. And the bitch had to go to anger management too. that made my ass go to anger management because when I tell you I snapped off something serious on his ass, I was like, nigga, you will never fucking play me again. Oh, I had to go to anger management. Sit in that fucking class like, yes. Yeah, I bet you we gonna do better. Knowing I was not. Sitting in class like, yeah, I'm gonna do better. Had no intentions of doing such, okay? Like, as soon as I get out this motherfucking class, I'm gonna turn up again, okay? Don't even give me no certificate. Don't give me no certificate because as soon as I get out of this bitch, I'm turning up again, all right? I got some more turn up in me, so fuck all that. All right, we was on that. But let's get into... Girl, we didn't give no shit about that. All right, so Jim Jones, child. Jim Jones and 50 Cent. I'm crying laughing. Jim Jones and 50 Cent are still fighting, right? Okay. 50 Cent is gonna always be petty and stay fighting with somebody. And I kind of love that for him, right? Because he's giving me content. Between him and damn Kaya, I don't know who is the most petty of them all, but let's get into this. So Jim Jones fires back at 50 Cent after being trolled for his studio power outage. So word on the curb is that 50 Cent obtained some type of video where Jim Jones got his lights cut off at one of his podcast studios or something like that because he ain't paid a damn bill. Because word on the curb has been that Jim Jones money been kind of that's funny. So and 50 Cent of course been trolling him and putting it on the internet, child, that Jim Jones out here with fake chains and he broke, girl. I said, oh, let me find out he got on a T-Move chain over here with his lights off, girl. But let's go ahead and get into this now. Jim Jones said, LOL, you don't want to miss the episode of Jones Improvement Show, right? So we gonna miss it because you got the fucking lights on in there. So he says at the, what is this, something factory, said that the show must go on, nothing gonna stop this arc, LOL. So let's get into this.
Can you see it? Yeah. Can you see it? Yeah.
So they are trolling him because the people came up and threw there and cut his damn power off. Okay. A podcast show, no damn lights. So you sitting on the floor like you having a damn seance or something. Like you about to, you about to call the spirits up in that bitch or something. Like, where's your lights in here? Oh my God, 50 Cent, I don't know who gave you this video. He always find the craziest type of tea, right? Like he did with Diddy in this damn documentary. Like now how you get the damn footage of Jim Jones over here with no damn lights? That is crazy, right? So Jim Jones, I don't know, sir. I hope you get your lights back on so you can do your little podcast. So you spoke too soon. You're asking the people don't miss the show. Well, bitch, they got to miss it because you ain't got no damn lights now, right? So go figure. Imagine that, right? Oh my God. Moving right along. Let's get into some Miss Netta news. We ain't talked about Miss Netta in a hot damn minute. Let's get into Netta, child. The peoples are going off on Netta over there, Lord. All right, so viewers saying that they are getting ready to call animal control, child, on Netta, because Netta got some damn newborn puppies outside, and y'all know it's like cold as hell outside, right? So Netta, girl, you supposed to bring them damn dogs up in your house, and I know you live in a trailer and whatnot, but the dogs deserve to be warm too, okay? With your Captain Crunch face ass. But let's get into this. All right, so Netta says that call them. I don't give a hot damn call animal control because I'm an animal too. And if you call them when they come and pick my ass up with these motherfucking dogs, bitch, when I get out, I'm windmilling on everybody that called. All right. So I added that. Said that they think that I'm playing, said I'm suing and lawsuiting. What is that? I'm suing and lawsuiting. I ain't never heard anybody say that. This year, girl. So this year she is suing and up and lawsuiting folk. For up and playing her damn Captain Crunch face. Said that I'm sending cease and desist upon letters. Okay. On you motherfuckers. I'm sending cease and desist letters on you motherfuckers is what she said. Let's get into it because I know this shit gonna be mad funny.
For the pup, go ahead, call them. Talladega County, that's where we at. Call them and tell them to come over here. And you'll never know, because baby, they been took our goddamn house off the list. So call them and you must be, and thank you for the super chat. Don't erase that, mods. Don't erase that. Don't erase it. Because I'm gonna get that name and I'm gonna look that person up. And you can look up their information and you can find out where they live at and everything. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to send that down to my local police department, baby. My police department said, help them, they'll help me. Just like I told y'all, it's going to be, y'all ass is going to get got. So mods, hold on, no, don't erase that. They think I'm playing. I am not playing this year.
Yeah, do not do no fucking close-up, all right? I need you to sit back, sis, okay? I'm going to need you to push your chair back, sis, because that's giving too much, all right? It's already enough for me to be watching this damn video in the first damn place. But I don't want to be getting no close-up on these damn bumps upon your face. I need to back up, all right? You scaring me in here.
Lawsuit and every goddamn thing this year, baby. I'm doing it all. I'm getting cease and desist letters on motherfuckers and everything. I'm just letting everybody know. I'm getting it all done. Y'all want to play with me? I'm going to play back with y'all, but I'm going to play the legal way. Y'all can play the illegal way and get y'all asses in trouble, but I'm playing the legal way, okay? With my money. That's what my money going to be going on to get some of you guys fucked up, because that's what you're trying to do to me, so I'm going to do it to you. But yeah, you can erase it now if you can find it. I done screenshotted it, but I'm going to look up their name.
Ooh, flag on the play. Bleep, bleep, bleep. What is a screen shot? What is a scream shot, girl? Did y'all hear that? What is a scream shot, girl? Scream with an M? Oh, okay. The N is silent. My bad.
Profile. You know, y'all, some of y'all motherfuckers have your telephone numbers and everything on your profile. You better go erase it. I'm gonna let you know.
So now you're gonna be stalking people for reporting you for animal cruelty because they can do that, right? Animal cruelty is a crime. If you have dogs that you're leaving outside in the motherfucking cold, because it is low temperatures out here, girl. All right. You and Charles with y'all funky asses up in that musky ass trailer house that y'all stay in, and y'all gonna have the damn dogs outside sleeping out there by that burnt down damn grill that you got on your damn, if you call that a porch, I don't even know, right? Like, why you can't bring the damn dogs inside? Get a kennel and put their asses inside with a fucking blanket, or call animal control and let them come and get the dog and place them somewhere else while you out here ceasing and motherfucking desisting and lawsuiting and whatnot with your cross-eyed ass. Netta. So now you're gonna be on this. Oh, anybody that say something about me, I'm gonna go look at your profile and get your information and call the popos and shit. You a popo calling ass bitch. Like, get off my screen with this bullshit with your cross eye. I'm gonna be ceasing and desisting, looking like Bob sitting up there with your big ass, big crusty ass too. What do y'all think about that? Eyes going this way. I'm gonna be ceasing and desisting. I'm gonna be, what's the word say? Lawsuiting this year. Okay, girl, lawsuit your ass somewhere and get another facial, girl, because them bumps are back. I saw you got a little skin peel or some shit you got last year, and your bumps are back, girl. Go and re-up, girl. Okay. Damn. A whole Captain Crunch sitting up here looking like Captain Crunch with all them damn crunch berries upon your skin. The fuck you eating over there? Cut back on all that sugar and fried foods. Damn, them fucking pimples growing upon your skin. That was not nice. I don't give a damn. Let's move on. I do not like Netta. Netta, I do not like you, okay? I just want to make that announcement. I do not like you, all right? But moving right along, let's get into another person I do not like, girl, because she is slow as a crock pot unplugged. And we already know that's slow, right? Krishan Rock. Okay, Yahweh, there's only one way, but Yahweh, her. Oh my God. All right, so Krishan Rock, honey, opens the fan mail on live. We got more because we covered her yesterday, child. She is back, still opening fucking mail with, how you getting mail with no mailbox? Let's start there. Are you getting mail with no damn mailbox? Because the mailman's supposed to put the mail in the mailbox and then you go out there and get the mail and then you open the mail. So how the fuck you living in your car? Are they putting it in, do you keep your window cracked and the mailman drive by and slide the shit through your window? Are they doing that now? Do they do that now? Y'all let me know. I don't know. I don't know. It's 2026. I don't know if that's some new shit. Do the mailman up and drive by your car, girl, when you parked in the park? You parked in the park. Is that where you be parking at night? You go park in the park and then the mailman just go off the beaten path and go slide the shit through your window and then you open it up. Is that how you get your mail, girl? But anywho, so Krishan Rock, girl, is still opening mail with no damn mailbox, okay, on live. And she side-eyes and get offended, girl, by a children's book that was bought about diagnosis, about diagnosis and gifted to her son. So somebody gave her a book for like special needs kids or something like that, and she was hella offended by that. So, girl, she got up there and got to opening this damn mail and saw this damn special needs book, you know, that she's supposed to read to her son to encourage him. Okay, because she was out here drinking all the 40s that she could find when she carried him and whatnot. And the baby came out with, you know, special needs and like disabilities and whatnot. So she don't want no book because she still have not grasped the idea that her son came out with special needs and whatnot. Okay, so somebody said a P.O. box. Maybe she might have a P.O. box. Okay. My P.O. box. But anyway, girl. So she got to opening these damn books and got to singing Yahweh and all that because she was upset. You know, this song Yahweh always bring her back to reality, girl, when she get upset. So I ain't have to rock back and forth. Girl, that's how she was doing. Yahweh, there's only one way. Then she start crying in the middle of something. There's only one way, but God way. The Lord, he gave me just one son. And then he told me he gonna be the only one. Yahweh. There's only one way to go away. All right, so let's get back. So that's her, girl. Anywho, so let's get into Krishan, girl, opening this damn book.
It's from Not a Dove. Pennsylvania, Bridgerton. What she did. I Can Hear You, Mommy, by J. Dove.
So the book is called I Can Hear You, Mommy, okay? Because that's all Krishan Jr. is going to do is hear her because her ass stay on motherfucking live all goddamn day, okay? And he's going to be sitting in the back seat. I Can Hear You, Mommy, okay? Yes, that's a great book. Whoever gave her that book, great book, okay? Mm-hmm. Yep. She mad about it too.
It say to Krishan and Krishan Jr. His name is Jesus. Say Krishan, it said, but seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to him. Matthew 6:33. Amen.
Are you tired of waking up?
I don't know if I really like this book though.
Mattress has 30% support, and
It's weird.
Why would a book for special needs kids be weird? And it sounds very biblical too, right? And you're a biblical person. You got a whole Yahweh song out here. You going on a Yahweh tour, okay? So why would the book be weird to you? There are plenty of books out there that are, geared towards children with special needs, okay? So that they can feel special and that they don't feel different from other children who do not have special needs, okay? So if a person sent you that book, instead of you sitting on live and being ungrateful, like the ungrateful, toothless ass bitch that you are, you should have been saying, thank you so much for sending this book. I'm going to read to my son while he's in the back seat every goddamn day, while I'm driving around singing Yahweh, looking into the camera, ignoring him 24 hours a day. Like, you should be reading to your son. That's how your son developed his vocal skills and to be able to speak. When you talk to him, he speaks back to you. So they're telling you, girl, they're giving you signs that you should spend more time with Junior. You're offended because you rather do everything else besides that. Read to your child. Read. That's called read, girl. I don't know if is that sign language? Read, girl, to your baby. Instead of hollering Yahweh all in the fucking car loud while he trying to sleep in the back seat and whatnot. See, little Junior be back there like this, sleep. And your ass driving around, Yahweh. He can't sleep with all that shit going on. But if you open a book, okay, it's in a book. If you read a book, it's in a book. Ain't it what it sound, reading rainbow? Read a book to your son so you can educate him. He gonna be going to school in a few years. What is he about to be, 3? Yeah, girl. He will be 5, which means kindergarten, girl, a book bag upon his back going to school. So you got to start now. That's the people are telling you, Krishan, but you always get so fucking offended when somebody try to tell you something because you think you know every fucking thing. That's what irritates me with her. You know everything, but know nothing.
Automatically adjusts to help stop snoring. Upgrade to your best sleep ever. Shop now at Ashley.
She don't like it because she's not accepted the fact that her son has special needs. She's not grasped it yet. She has not accepted the fact that she ruined her child by her activities that she was partaking in when she carried him. So now your son will forever, well, I hope not, because if he get into therapy, some of that shit he can bounce back from. He can walk. He'll be able to vocalize some things. He will not be nonverbal if you take the necessary steps now. But you cannot get offended because you're putting him on social media and people are seeing certain things that he definitely needs some help with. If they're sending you books like this, use that as a tool to educate your child. Read to them. I read to my child when he was a fucking baby. He probably couldn't understand shit I was saying, but you read to them and encourage them. That's how you teach them, right?
Some fans be kind of weird. If I showed you what it is, it's kind of weird.
Irritated skin anywhere on the body. Pick this formulated.
Okay. It's from Not a Dove. Pennsylvania, Bridgerton. What she did. I Can Hear You, Mommy, by Jay.
So this is the book. It says, I Can Hear You, Mommy. It don't look like it's nothing offensive. Said that the book review says that a heartwarming tale that takes readers on an emotional journey through diagnosis. Said that this heartfelt narrative highlights the strength of a family and the power of determination. That sounds positive, right? What's negative about that? Why would you be offended because someone sent you this book? She is so ignorant. Okay, y'all can read more into this if you like, but people ain't trying to encourage her. Like, girl, it was not sent to you to be trying to pick at your son or to try to laugh at him or anything like that. Pretty much, everyone can see that your son does have some type of disability, and this book may be encouragement for him. Like, keep that book, and the older he gets, like, show him, because he's gonna be in school soon. Okay. And children sometimes do pick at children that do have certain types of disabilities. So you want to encourage him and tell him, hey, It doesn't matter that you're not doing all the things that other kids are doing. That does not make you different. That does not mean that anyone has a right to laugh at you and pick at you. You are a special child, and you're loved. You know, you have to encourage kids like that when they're not maybe on the spectrum like other kids, because they're going to see other kids doing things that they're not doing. It's going to fuck up his self-esteem slightly. So you want to be that mom that encourage him, but you can't encourage him when you not grasped or accepted the fact that he has certain disabilities, right? I'm just saying. Yeah, you read to him in your belly too. But accept that. Like, take that as a learn. But Krishan, it don't connect with her. It don't connect with her. And a lot of people in the comments were saying, girl, the nerve of you. Like, people are spending their money to send you gifts and things for you and your son, and you're going to sit on live and tell someone who spent their hard-earned money that this is disrespectful. I don't like this book. Girl, get out of here. You ain't say that when they sent that damn check. You ain't say, I don't like this check. You didn't do that. You broke down and started crying. I thought you were going to bust out with Yahweh again. I said, child, let me get off this damn live. All right, move right along. Let's get into Tokyo Tony, child. A hot ass mess. I cannot. Don't ever be ungrateful when somebody give you a gift. Just because you don't understand it in that moment, girl, be grateful. Be grateful. Let's get into Tokyo Tony, because now y'all know, I told y'all yesterday, she is in a space where she could not clap back properly at Kaya when Kaya ate her ass down and read her down real good. So then she came back trying to read Kaya back, and the shit didn't land the way she wanted to, and everybody was clowning her on social media. Even Kaya came back and read her again and told her, girl, go back and work on your reads and then come back, right? So now Tokyo Tony is saying that she is getting ready to up and sue Kaya. For what? For what, girl? Because it's just words. She didn't defame you. She didn't call you cracky-head Tokyo Tony or something like that. But you did admit to being on drugs at some point, right? I mean, I don't know. But let's get into what Tokyo Tony had to say, because now she says she's going to sue Kaya. Stupid, right?
Normally, I would wish you be in a car wreck, but I had to stop that kind of talk.
What?
So you'll be in a court wreck. Normally, I would wish you be in a car wreck, but I had to stop that kind of talk. So you'll be in a court wreck.
So normally you would wish that she would be in a car wreck and be injured because she read you down and embarrassed the fuck out of you on social media. But you're now just going to go to court for this frivolous lawsuit, I'm going to say, because it's really social media beef. I feel like the courts have enough to deal with. We're real criminals out here, like breaking into banks and unaliving kids, R-wording women. But you're going to take this shit to court because Kaya read your ass down and you're now offended and embarrassed. So you're going to go live and say, normally I would wish, that you would be in a car wreck, but I'm just going to wish court wreck upon you. That ain't even a real thing, right? Court wreck, what is that? Girl, take your L. I said it yesterday. Take your L and go sit the fuck down. You shouldn't have started a beef with somebody who could outread you. That's all this is. That's all this is, right? That's all this is. You are mad because your ego got bruised because you thought that you could read somebody down and you could not. So move along, Tokyo Tony, okay? Focus on your grandchildren. Focus on, finding where your tooth is. Have you found it yet? Focus on getting rid of this damn Rod Simmons wig. I don't know where you found this shit. It's dry. Go put some moisturizer on your wig. Go work on your eyebrows again because they're wrong. Okay? Stop wearing red lipstick because it make your lips look too goddamn big. Take off this damn Temu chain. See, I gave you 5 things you can do, girl. Get off my screen and goodbye. Moving right along. All right, so let's get into some Iyanla Vanzant news, okay? I like her, but some of her stuff that she said be a little controversial. I told y'all yesterday when she talked about that whole, I love to have a man and I don't mind if he be with other women. I was like, wait a minute, Iyanla? But she is back giving more relationship advice. I don't know if I would ever take relationship advice from her, but other things that she talk about, I feel are, very cut and dry. So yeah, I can probably listen to that and take heed to that. But when it comes to relationship advice, probably not. So Iyanla, honey, Dr. Iyanla Vanzant explains how long you should wait before getting a new boo after a breakup, okay? Y'all say I cleared. Girl. All right, so y'all tell me, put in the chat how long you feel that you have to wait when you're dating someone, okay? After you break up with someone, how long do you feel that you have to wait to get into another relationship or till you feel comfortable enough to move on? Drop it in the chat and let me know, all right? My moms are telling me we need a jam session. Let's go ahead and do that now before we get into what Iyanla has to say, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the jam session right now. So y'all go ahead and tap on my like button for me, and I'll be right back, okay? Tap on that like button, guys. I'll be right back, okay? back. I stepped away just slightly, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy that extended version of our jam session, okay? Y'all tap that like for me, okay? Okay, let's look at some comments right quick because I did ask you guys how long you feel you should wait whenever you have a breakup. So Immaculate David says 6 or more months. Okay. Let them know, Yvette Bell. Tell them to hit that like button. I know that's right. Cassandra D says it is Dr. Yolanda Van Zant of Sound Mind said that she's looking a bit off there. Quirky look. Ooh, child, she might be. I don't know. Let's see what y'all say. Somebody said 2 minutes. Puppet Master said 2 minutes. Just kidding. At least 1 year. Okay. Because everybody's healing time is different, right? Everybody's healing time. I see the majority is saying at least 6 months. Okay. Eve Parker, Faith Williams said at least 6 months. Eve Parker also said that. Tam C says a year. Okay. Because like again, not 10 years, Lord. Child, you're gonna have cobwebs and everything up and down there. He's gonna have to bust through the cobwebs, child. The next person that you meet, they're gonna be like, oh my God. They're gonna have to crank up the chainsaw and shave some of that shit down there, child, before they get down there. Let's see, at least a year. Okay, yeah, I love that. So let's continue on. Okay, Tiffany Thomas says between 3 to 6 months. Okay. Again, everyone healed differently. So we're not judging anyone. I just wanted to get a little poll to see what you guys think before we play the video. 6 months to a year. That's great. Aries Love says 6 months to a year. So great. Sexy Brown Bone says, I think it depends on the previous relationship. That too. Because it does depend on the previous relationship in terms of what you went through and how toxic it was. It takes a lot of time to get through it, especially if it was a lot of emotional and psychological abuse. Physical too, but emotional and psychological abuse sometimes lasts longer than the physical, even though you still have the scars. Like a lot of times when you have a person that talk down to you and treat you bad, like emotionally, psychologically, that shit will stick with you. And a lot of times you got to get therapy. It takes time. It really does. So it depends on the, how bad it was. We'll say that way. It depends on how bad it was. But let's continue on. So if you were with someone previously for a long time, your timeline may be different. That too. Yeah. Because if you're with them for a long time, it does take a long time to get over certain situations. Like if you were really in love with that person, and if you had kids, okay, it kind of will prolong the healing. It will. So let's go ahead and get into what Ayana had to say. All right.
How long should we actually wait to date after a breakup or divorce?
I was going to say keep the rebound for 6 weeks and then fold the clothes and get rid of it. But I won't say that. I'll say
Yes, doctor.
Come on.
Yep.
6 weeks. There it is. That's all you need.
That wasn't spiritual.
Okay.
I think you should give yourself at least 9 months. It takes 9 months to bring forth a new life. Woman carries a baby for 9 months. So I say take that 9-month gestation period to clean yourself, to purify yourself, to bust the windows out the car, to get all of that out your blood. And then you can come back and begin to recreate what it is.
Please do not be out here busting the windows out the car, girl. Because while you are healing and getting through what you're going through, you don't want to do your healing in jail, right? No one wants to do their healing time in the jail down there. But 9 months could be good. Again, it depends on what the situation that you were leaving was like, right? Again. So that's whole 6 weeks and keeping the side piece, like, I don't know about it. Because you have some people, I'm gonna be honest with you, some people when they get out of relationships, they have to have someone like immediately because they're not used to being alone. Okay. And sometimes that can be toxic as fuck because you're emotionally dumping on the person that's trying to just really love you and be around you. But when you're dealing with all the things that you went through with said person, especially if it was real toxic, like some of those toxic traits can carry over into the next situation. If you're not healed, everything that this new person say to you might be a constant reminder of what you went through in the last relationship. And you find yourself snapping off on them and you didn't even mean to. They be like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Like, girl, why you get so mad over this small little thing that I said or a small little thing that I did? Like, he be like, damn, I'm gonna go to the store right quick. You down there with that bitch when you were with someone who recently cheated on you, right? He had no intentions of cheating. Man just want to go to the store, get a soda and some chips and shit like that, put some gas in his car. But in the back of your mind, because the nigga that you was with prior, every time he told you he was going to the store, he was going to meet a bitch. So now you think your new person that you with is on that same kind of time, and it's not that. They just want to love you and they just want to be there, but you make it hard because you're not healed. So a lot of times you can take toxic traits over to a new situation and ruin a great situation, which you shouldn't be. I don't feel like you should be with nobody 6 weeks after you have a breakup. I just don't feel like it. But then again, people heal differently. But then that whole rebound thing, I just don't feel like that's fair to the next person, because they're looking for a great individual. They look for a great woman or a great man, and they run into your ass who's still psycho from the last situation that you were in, and you ready to windmill on the nigga that did you wrong. And then you get with this new person, and the least little thing that they do, you be ready to snap off on them, and you screaming at them, and they like, what did I get into, right? Like, what is this? So yeah, take as much time as you need. Take as much time as you need. That's why you need some good girlfriends. Women, you need some good girlfriends, some good Judies you can go out with, get you some drinks with, that you want to go out and shake your ass and dance. The music is therapeutic. I don't care what nobody say. Go somewhere, honey, where they got some good music playing. Get you a little two-step in. Step to the left, step to the right. Okay, get you a nice little top shelf margarita or something like that, and go out and talk. You need some girlfriends that you can talk with. Okay, so when you sitting there at home and you looking at those four walls, that's all you're doing is think about what this nigga did to you. You got to get out of the house, put some clothes on, even if you go people watch. Okay, therapy. I like to shop, honey. When I'm feeling in my feelings, sometimes I'm gonna go shop. Nothing make my bitch feel better than a nice pair of shoes, okay? A nice pair of good boots, okay? Give me some shopping therapy. Shopping therapy always heal for me. But you need some good girlfriends. Boys, I mean, guys, y'all need some good homies, some good homeboys. Y'all can go out, maybe play some golf, go somewhere. Also, go listen to some music. Go people watch. Go look at the girls over there twerking over there in the club and whatnot. Okay, sometimes that might help you kind of get over some things. But when you're just sitting at home in those four walls, you know, prayer is good too. Okay, we got to throw that in there. Prayer is good too. But don't rush it. Take your time and heal, because you want to be at your best self when you meet the next person, okay? Like, soon as you threw his shit out in the yard, soon as he clear out his shit out the yard, you already on, what is it? The little dating site, child. You on a little dating site trying to find the next victim. We're going to call them a victim, because that's exactly what the fuck they're going to be if they come up over there while you are still going through your bullshit. So get the therapy that you need. Take the time. Go to church, okay? If you find you a nice little church child where you can heal and find you some real good friends. Good friends always help you get over things, okay? Good friends always help you get over things, okay? And find you that trusted friend. Don't tell all your business to a friend that's too chatty to like tell you shit. But get you some good friends that you can talk to. And also therapy. Black people, I'm going to keep stressing this because I go to therapy. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean that you're crazy. It doesn't mean that you're off and imbalanced. It just means that you're trying to work on yourself. Sometimes you need a different perspective from someone that you don't even know that can tell you some things about yourself and ways that you can help, some things that you can change about yourself, and different ways that you can move within life and not be on some bullshit, right? Therapy is great. I love therapy. I didn't realize how much I would love therapy. The first time I ever went to therapy, it was grief therapy. When my father passed away, I said, oh my God, I got all these emotions. I don't know what to do with it. One day I'm okay. The next minute I'm just like, oh, fuck this life. Not that I was trying to take myself out, but I wasn't motivated. So I was just, I got to get out of my funk. What can I do? And this lady at my job was like, have you thought about doing grief therapy? You know, we have that through the job, and your insurance pays for it, and just go and try it and see if you like it. Cause I was in a funk. I was dragging, child. I put my clothes on. I didn't give a fuck. I went to work. I was just like, I did take some time away, some bereavement time away from work, but it was still something there. I just wasn't quite real, because everybody know me to be this upbeat person. I like to crack a joke time or two and make somebody laugh. My homegirls would start to notice, like, girl, you're not yourself. So I had to do some things to get me back to me. And the way I did that was going through grief therapy. And I was like, oh my God, I should have been did this, because I felt like a weight was lifted after I did it. So Black people, go to therapy. Don't let nobody tell you, girl, you're going to therapy, you batshit crazy. Maybe I was when I first started, but listen, bitch, now I'm a better person, and I'm going because I don't want to be that snap off type of bitch, right? So go to therapy, Black people. I feel like we grew up and grandma and aunties used to always just pray about it. There's nothing wrong with praying about it, but God put doctors, therapists, psychologists, and all those people here around us for us to use. All right. When you get sick, you go to the damn doctor, don't you? Mess around and get sick and you feel like your ass about to die. Yeah, you're gonna pray about it, but you still gonna get your ass dressed and go to the fucking doctor, right? Mess around and have some chest pains. Yeah, you're gonna pray about it while you getting dressed to go to the fucking doctor. So it's the same thing when you having emotional issues. The same, you have that same energy. You still gotta do what you gotta do. All right, you still gotta do what you gotta do. So Black people, don't let no one tell you that going to therapy is wrong. I push that. I push that for all my people, honey. Go to therapy. What do y'all think about that? Sound off. Sound off. I ain't trying to tell nobody what time you should date somebody and when you shouldn't, but definitely look into therapy because that is a great source of healing. Let's get into this next topic while we're on relationships. When I saw this, I said, oh my God, I so want to talk about it because we got some crazy people out here who are in relationships and they can't leave because they can't afford to leave, right? So you have people that stay in relationships and be miserable as hell when they cannot afford to leave. That's a bad place to be. Black people, let me tell you something. Anybody that's watching me, all right? Anyone that's watching me, it is always a bad thing when you are in a relationship with someone and you're putting up with their bullshit, whether it's abuse, whether it's psychological, whatever the case may be, and you're unhappy and you want to leave, but you can't leave because you know if you're trying to move out on your own, you're probably going to get fucking evicted the next month because you're not going to be able to afford it with everything you got going on. This particular man here, he admits that he hates his wife. Hate is a very strong word, right? He hates his wife so much that he sits in his car for hours after work. Anybody ever been there? Anybody ever been there? Somebody say you're in grief therapy right now. Stay in there. Stay with it. Stay with it. I encourage it. Yes, God. I'm telling you, I did not know how much grief therapy would help. But let's get into this topic here. Has anyone ever been in a place where you were in a relationship and you hated it so bad? You were so unhappy, but you could not afford to leave. That's a real thing. So when you get off from work, like you just dread it. As soon as you crank up your car, you're like, oh God, I got to go home. Like, oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh my God. You pull in the driveway at home and you just turn your car off and you just sit there and you just stare at the fucking garage. Like, here we go. Another day of the bullshit. Like, oh my God, I'm just going to sit here and just cut the fucking radio on and I'm just going to listen to the radio for like an hour or so, like just to process and just to bring myself down to where I could just deal with it. Anybody ever felt like that? Y'all. I've never felt like that. I've never, if I ever get to feeling like that, I have to leave. Like, I don't give a fuck where I'm going to go, but I just know I ain't going to be here if I'm feeling like I'm not happy, right? I feel like happiness is everything. I do. My happiness and me being content where I am, even if it's a job. Like sometimes you can feel that way about a job, not just a relationship, because a relationship really a job is kind of like a relationship because ultimately you do spend more time at your job than you spend at home with your families, right? You do. You ultimately spend more time, if you think about it, you spend more time at a job with people that you motherfucking hate at your job more than you spend with your immediate family. So, if you feel that way, do you just stay in that situation because that's become the normal? And because this job just, you'll be able to pay your bills? Or do you say, you know what? I'm feeling like I need a change of scenery, just a change, period, and just get the hell out of that situation so that you can be in a better space? Because who wants to be in a space where they just don't like where they are or like who they're with? Like, marriage is supposed to be a happy thing, right? I want to be with somebody I ain't happy with. But let's get into what this man had to say, because I was just like, oh my God, this is the most miserable shit I've ever seen in my life.
I've been sitting in this car for about 2 hours now.
Ooh.
Because I refuse to go inside and be with my wife. Like, I hate her that much. The only reason why I'm with her is because I'm broke and I don't have nowhere else to go. Like, I can't afford the rent on my own. And she makes more money than me. So, I mean, if I was to get a good job tomorrow, I'd be gone just like that. With a woman I really want. But I can't afford the woman I want, so I got to settle for her. I've been sitting in this car for about...
That's deep. May that type of love never find me, okay? I'm serious. I'm dead ass. May that type of love never find me. So ultimately, you're really staying with her. You're kind of using her. If she's the moneymaker, she's the breadwinner. You're not happy there anyway. You just really going to work, just going through the motions every day, getting up, getting dressed, going to work, miserable as fuck, depressed as hell. As soon as you see this person, now the fact that you say you hate her, God forbid y'all get into an argument and you fly off on her ass and something go wrong where your ass be on first 48. Now you just vocalized on a live that you hate your wife. You're gonna be the first damn suspect in this situation. I don't mean to laugh, but damn, you just sat on a live and said the first word out of your mouth is you hate your wife. Bitch, you gonna be sitting on first 48. They gonna question the shit out of you because you just vocalized that. And the only reason you're with her is because you can't afford to get rent on your own. Because I said CSI. This shit is sad. But the sad thing is that this is not the only person that's living that way, right? Oh my God. So you just pretending, nigga. You are a great pretender, as the song says. You get around your wife, even though you hate her, you're like, hey, baby. Because you got to play that role so you can have a fucking place to stay because you don't want to stay in your car. You don't want her to be on her Jasmine Silver and bust your fucking windows out your car and on her Kalani bullshit and not fold your clothes but throw them out the fucking door. So you can have a roof over your head. You got to play nice and come home and eat that food. She probably can't cook good, or she might be able to cook good, but you just, everything that she does, just okay. She be like, okay, daddy, I want some tonight. She done went in there, took a nice little shower, and then put on her little shit when she smell good. She done put her teddy on, and just the thought of her ass, she like, oh, this bitch. Like, no, she ain't coming in here. I don't want to give her no. All right, come on. Ain't nothing worse than being with somebody who don't want to give you none because they hate your ass, but you got to play along because, bitch, you don't want to be homeless. That's what this is giving. I can imagine. She on top of your ass giving you that good Anita Baker love, the best that she got, throwing her damn bike out, and you laying there rolling your motherfucking eyes because you hate this bitch, but you can't leave because the alternative is, bitch, you're going to be sitting at McDonald's getting that damn $4 bag or $5 bag. You can't even get cheese on your shit because you got to be able to have gas in your car to get to work. So you got to lay there while she on your shit, just grinding and giving you that good Anita Baker type of love. And you laying there like, this you. She trying to go downtown and give you a little, you laying there. Because you got to feel it, okay? You still got to feel it. She down there just throwing her tonsils out for your ass. She down there on your shit. And you down there. You on that shit. Y'all doing that Anita Baker type of love. Y'all done gave somebody that Anita Baker type of love. Shit. You fucking say she spit out her coffee. He wanted to get into it. He be trying to fight that shit, but she just throwing it on his ass something serious. He want to act like he don't like it, but she putting his ass. She taking him through that, girl. She taking him through that, girl. Take me through that. She taking his ass through that, right? He's laying there like, and then right back to the. He done released and everything, and then right back on with the stank face. Cause your ass can't leave and you mad. You mad cause you gotta stay there and put up with her bullshit. Sometimes they get that high pitch. Shit. She done gave you that. And your ass laying there with a whole fucking attitude. Cause you hate your wife. Well, bitch, leave then. I would have said, bitch, just leave then. Get up and get dressed and leave. No, you don't even use my damn sink. Don't turn on no water, bitch. Get a baby wipe and get your shit and leave. I bet you'll clear that attitude up. I bet you'll be back in love again. Y'all know how many people in relationships with other people because they got to have a place to stay? This is a real thing. Women, men, be aware that you probably got just a roommate. You think you in a relationship, but bitch, it's really a roommate because they got to have a place to stay. And occasionally they give you a little bit. You say, I'm bad. So I say, bitch, you better call Tyrone. You better get on your 7779311 bullshit. Okay. A lot of people be in relationships because they need a place to stay. That's a real thing. Go on a lot of these dating sites. They say all the right things to you because bitch, they already 30 days. They already got the 30-day notice from the rental office. Then I told them, bitch, in 30 days your motherfucking ass gonna be homeless. So they're like, bitch, let me find somebody. Oh, she cute. Bitch, you done swipe left like twice. Like, oh, yep, she the one. Oh my God, Lord, thank you for sending her to me, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. You done sent her all kind of messages. You haven't admit a motherfucking thing to her. You just sending shit. Oh my God, your eyes. It's in your eyes. The Lord is telling me that your eyes is your eyes. You supposed to be my wife. Like, for real? Because you ain't had a man in about 6 months like a Yana told y'all ass. 6 to 9 months you done waited. And you done ran across this homeless ass motherfucker. And he done said something about your eyes. And you sitting there batting your eyes looking at this damn message like this. And you said, oh my God, thank you, Lord, for sending him to me. He must be the one. No, nigga, he need a place to stay. And then he move in with your ass and don't help you pay no fucking bills, but he giving you good D. That's what it be. I don't know what it is about this nigga. I'm gonna play this one more time because this right here is some real shit. These are the ones that I'm telling you that wind up on For My Man and First 48, okay, and CSI. This is some dangerous shit. For a person to say, I hate my wife, that means you'll do anything. That means that's some premeditated bullshit right there, right? That's premeditated like a motherfucker. Let's keep going on.
2 hours now.
Oh, girl.
Because I refuse to go inside and be with my wife. Like, I hate her that much. The only reason why I'm with her is because I'm broke and I don't have nowhere else to go. Like, I can't afford to rent on my own. And she makes more money than me. So, I mean, if I was to get a good job tomorrow, I'd be gone just like that. With a woman I really want. But I can't afford the woman I want, so I got to settle for her. I've been.
Ain't that sad? That's sad. So you sat in the car 2 hours, bitch. You are thinking about, if this bitch say something crazy to me, I'm snapping off on her motherfucking ass today. So that's premeditation. For 2 hours, you can't tell me you're not sitting in your driveway thinking about if this bitch cross you wrong, that you're going to fly off on her ass. You cannot tell me you're not doing that. I promise you. For 2 hours, what are you thinking about for 2 hours sitting in the car? That's the scary part, right? That's the scary part, bitch. You done drove home and you been home for 2 hours and your ass still sitting in the car. What are you thinking about? Like you sit in the car with the radio on, sit yourself down, girl, and talk to me. All the songs you shouldn't be listening to. I got a meeting in the ladies' room. This nigga listening to all this. Right? He plotting, right? I should burn this motherfucker down. The car like that, looking at the house, like I should burn this motherfucker down to the motherfucking ground. And wait for 20 minutes to call the motherfucking fire department to make sure that bitch burn all the way down. Should knock the motherfucking mailbox down so she don't get none of the bills and they turn all this shit off. He be thinking shit like that sitting in the car for 2 hours. That's some evil shit. I do not want to be with nobody like that, right? That's some crazy shit. Boy, I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope y'all break up. Now, that's one time that I really hope somebody break up. I really hope y'all break up and that you find what you're looking for so you can get the hell out of this woman's house, baby. Because this right here, I don't see this ending well at all, okay? Turn off the lights and light a candle on that shit. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. And she in there blasting Kalani, come and get your clothes, they're folded. He's sitting in the car for 2 hours and she blasted Kalani, come and get your clothes because they folded because she's sick of your ass too. I get it, girl. You need to come help you move, girl. Come help you move your shit, move his shit out of the house. Don't even put it in no damn glad bag. Just throw that shit in the yard. Move on. Let's move on, child. Oh my God. Let's get into Erica Dixon while she's in her feelings that Bambi and Scrappy are back together. Because, you know, she's a baby mama too, right? What y'all saying? Y'all are crazy too. I thought my ass was crazy. Y'all are gone. Y'all are gone in the dome. Let's see. Tiffany says that I don't know how the wife hasn't picked up on this energy. Some people are good pretenders though, Tiffany. Like some people can pretend very well. Like, oh my God, I just love this person so much. And as soon as they turn their back, they're like pretending. He is pretending like a mug. And maybe she just ain't caught it. Maybe she's sick of him too. Maybe the feeling is mutual and she don't give a damn. They just glad that the bill's getting paid for this month. You got some people that live that way. It's sad. I couldn't do it, but hey. Said that it would be smoke in the city once he stepped through the door. So you gonna pick a fight with him when he walked through the door for sitting in the car for 2 hours? Somebody said, I hope she knows. Me too. That's scary to be laying beside somebody that hates you. Oh my God, it's like they get the pillow as soon as you start snoring and put that shit over your head. You like, oh my God, this nigga is crazy. Oh, job. Andrew the Wiggins said, I never been where I hate someone. Said I don't really hate anyone. Just why? Yeah, that's a strong word. Hate is a strong word. You gotta be like, that shit gotta be real bad for you to say you hate your wife. Like, oh, I don't even want to sleep beside. I don't have to sleep. You sleep in the other room, and I'm gonna sleep in the other room, child, with the door locked. Okay, with the door locked. And my taser under the fucking pillow in case you bust up in this bitch. Cause hate mean you want to get rid of me like hate. Like, do you have a life insurance policy on my ass? Right? You got to think of all these things because people do crazy shit. When you hate a person, I don't watch too many crime shows. When you hate a person, like you start preparing for when this person ain't here no more, like life insurance policies, and you start thinking of ways to get rid of this person. And people do shit. I'm telling you. And I ain't trying to encourage that type of behavior. But I've seen so many crime shows where men and women think about how the hell to get away from, say, a person. And it always has to result in death when all you got to do is just leave. You're not happy, leave that person. I despise and I refuse to be in a situation where I'm not happy. I fuck that. I'm sorry. I'm not being with nobody I got to argue. Now, damn sure ain't being with nobody I hate. That's just, I'm just not doing it. The board bank said, I hope and pray that whoever the wife is see this and put him out. Like, they need to separate quickly because this shit is going downhill. Say, isn't this wife going to see? I hope she do, child. I pray she do. Child, you better go on out there and get you a restraining order against his ass because it seemed like he plotted. He really plotted. Aries Love said, ain't no way, broke, busted, and damn disgusted. Right. Yeah. I don't know what kind of work he do, but you can't afford a 1-bedroom apartment. Child, everybody got to rebuild. Even if you got to stay in the hood for a little bit, get you a blow-up mattress. Like, everybody start over some type of way. Get you a blow-up mattress. Shit, Mel did it. Mel did it when she left Martell. She left all that shit behind and went got her some blow-up mattresses for her and her kids and rebuilt, child. And look at her now. You got to start somewhere. If it means your life, bitch, I ain't going to stay with you and let you take me out. I'll sleep on an air mattress for a night or two until I get my shit together versus staying here and be unhappy and allow your ass to, you know what I'm saying? Hell no. But anyway, women and men, because we have both watching. Let's get into this with Scrappy and Erica Dixon. So Scrappy's ex, Erica Dixon, talks about Bambi being back with Scrappy after Mama D says that Scrappy went against her and Erica for Bambi. Why do you care? Why do you care, Erica? Are you mad because he didn't choose you? Because I'm hearing that you were with someone else and your twins are by a married man. Focus on that. Focus on why you jumped in somebody else's marriage and had twins by a married man. Yeah, I'm in your business, girl. I am. Focus on that. You got kids. Worry about your daughter, Amani, even though she's grown now with a smart ass mouth. I hear she's pregnant. You about to be a grandma. Focus on that, right? Yeah, your daughter, they say, is pregnant, girl. Focus on your daughter and her about to have a baby to make you a grandmother while you over there worried about Scrappy with his lying, cheating, bum ass. He's a bum ass nigga. Why are you worried? Be glad that Bambi is taking him back. That means he don't want you. That means he ain't fooling with you because for a minute, she was traveling with Scrappy, like she was going places with Scrappy. They was all out of town together, booed up at a game and all that. So now it's burning you up to see Bambi back with Scrappy. What, they got 3-4 kids? Girl, be happy. Because Scrappy is a bum-ass nigga. He's a mama's boy, and he's a bum-ass nigga. That is not a flex to be mad at no goddamn little Scrappy being back with Bambi. Both of their asses are toxic. Let her figure it out. Let her feel that pain. Because he don't have shit to offer her but some damn D. And we know that. You know that as well. You know that as well. He cheated on you the entire time that he was with your ass. So why do you care? Let's get into what she had to say. Shout out to One More for the Game TV.
All right. Please don't ask me about nobody you don't see me with. Mama D the Lulu. Mama D was live talking about Scrap went against you and her for a man. What's she talking about? I don't know. Mama D need to leave me at the mess. Honey, my man said, no more palace. I'm up out of there. He ain't got nothing to do with me. And Mama D, don't put me in nothing. I don't care what your son doing what he don't do. It is peaceful right now. Everybody is at peace. Everybody is cool. And let's keep it that way. Yes, I got snatched up out of the palace. You want more kids? Woo! No, thank you. They asked me, did I want more kids? And I said, no, thank you. I have a hard time dealing with you, honey.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no. Right. Now, please don't ask me about nobody you don't see me with.
It's gonna be sad.
What?
Those kids are gonna be sad.
Who's gonna be sad? You happy right now, right? With it being you and your sister? Yeah. Okay, there we go.
You want me and Eric?
Mm-hmm.
But why? Who buy us?
Who buy you? What?
Me and Eric.
The twins are 6.
A person brought me.
No.
Eric.
Y'all my kids. I had y'all. What you mean? Somebody brought, what you mean? Brought you what? Brought you to me and like dropped you off?
Yeah.
Oh, sis, it's a joke. We not. Now, please don't ask me about nobody you don't see me with. Okay? If you ain't never seen me with them, don't ask me about them. I can't tell you.
But with all honesty, though, Erica, and I like you, sis, but just a few months ago, you were like heavily running around with Lil Scrappy. Like y'all were booed up. He had his arm all around you. You was all up on him, and it looked like y'all was trying to be back together. So I don't know what happened. Maybe he started showing some traits that he was showing to you before when you decided you didn't want to be with his ass. But you decided that you, I guess, was gonna go the other way or whatever. But then we heard that you were dating some guy. I don't know how that's working out for you, but why are you so invested in Bambi and Scrappy being back together? I mean, they were married. He did not marry you. He gave you a ring, but he never took that leap to marry you. So he actually married Bambi, which I was so shocked. I'm still shocked because Bambi is a pass around too. Ever since I saw her in that damn hot tub with no neck ass Benzino and Kurt with his burnt lizard looking ass, I said, baby, yeah. It's given she was trying to be with any of the homies that could make her relevant. And why you wound up with Scrappy out of the deal, I don't even know how, girl. I'm just glad you didn't be with Benzino. I'm talking about Benzino. Like, I mean, they were married. So if they, and I'm not always up for somebody going back to a situation, but I guess I understand. They were married. They're trying to get their family back together. They have small kids. You know, the kids do love both parents. You know, they have been seen like going to church. So it's like they're trying to mend their relationship and look at things from a different perspective. Even Mama D is taking pictures with him when we know she hate the hell out of Bambi. So I don't know. Maybe just, you know, time, you know, like they say, child, time apart, absence make the heart grow fonder. If they're trying to work on that situation, okay. I mean, we don't have to like it because she has to live with Scrappy, even though we know he's a bum ass nigga. Okay. Anybody to tell me or anybody to get me and my kids put out because they don't pay their part of the rent, which I don't even know what that shit is all about when you married anyway, that part of the rent. Again, nigga, you should pay all the rent. You the man. Right? What is this splitting the rent shit when you married? Like, what is that? Like, nigga, pay all of the rent. You're not roommates. So Bambi and her kids got put out because Scrappy did not have his part of the rent. So then Bambi had to pick up all her shit and move somewhere. I probably wouldn't have taken back for just that alone. But if that didn't bother her as much to where she want to go back and start things over with Scrappy, so be it. I would not be sitting on no live answer no damn questions from strangers who I give no fucks about no damn little ass Scrappy. Your daughter is grown now, so you shouldn't even have nothing to talk about with Scrappy. Like nothing, girl. I wouldn't give none of that any type of my time. Okay, moving right along though. I don't even care about nothing else she got to say. All right, so let's get to this next topic. We're getting into the reality TV portion. Okay, yeah, we ain't got that much far to go. All right, so let's get into the reality TV portion of this because, child, now it warms my heart for Claudia Jordan to be saying something positive about Nene because y'all know the two of them, child, had some words all the way back when it was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and even on Carlos King's Messy Monday show, she was reading Nene down about how, you know, how Nene was this and Nene was that. I was just like, Claudia, my God, you still beefing with Nene? Nene is not thinking about you, not talking about you. Well, she did talk about you that one time. She did say that she would want to punch Claudia in the face when she interviewed with Carlos King. So she did say that. So with all due respect, it was right for Claudia to respond. Okay, let me be fair. Oh my God. So Claudia actually says something about Nene returning back to Bravo, but it was positive. So I love that for you, Claudia, that you were being the bigger person here. Even though Nene just said a few months ago she wanted to slap the shit out of you. But let's get into it. Shout out to Side Dish TV. All right.
Claudia, is Nene one step closer to returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta?
I think she is. And I think the fans want it. And I think enough time has gone by where like old beefs could be forgiven. Things were contentious for a second, for a while, but the fans want it. I think it would be huge news. And I think the fans would be very happy. this is a great way to kind of like dip your toe in the waters and like kind of test the waters and see how that goes, see how that relationship goes, see how the working relationship goes. And then that kind of clears the way to like a bigger expanded role. And maybe one day the end game is to get her back on RHOA. Who knows?
Yeah. It's another tip tease.
Another tip tease. I can see that working for her.
I mean, I think Real Housewives of Atlanta is kind of like the soap operas. No one's ever really dead. You know what I mean? They'll come back eventually at some point or another, and they'll just figure it out. Like you know, does your phone even like vibrate a little bit? You know, from anybody on the Bravo side. You know, like come on, Claudia, let's run it back one more time for the culture.
Claudia, you did say that you would love to come back on the show. So if you mend fences with Nene, what's to say? Because Nene did just shout out Portia, who she had a little beef with from the show The Upshaws from Netflix. They had a little beef where, you know, Portia was running around saying that Nene is hard to work with and, you know, trying to disparage her character and shit like that. So people didn't want to work with her. But they mended fences and Nene shouted her out for speaking up for her to come back on Bravo. So that was huge, right? So maybe, honey, just maybe if you and Nene mended fences on some real shit, maybe you can come back on the show, because the dynamic between Claudia and Nene, that was good TV with them two reading each other down. Baby, the ratings were that way. You hear me? All the way up, because we enjoyed it. That was entertainment, for real. That was entertainment for Claudia Jordan to be on the show, because we know she is a reader, okay? She is a responder, and that's what you need on TV. So I love it.
Fans, and when I've gone down and like played around and showed up to a scene, I've always been met with a lot of love. But I live in Dallas. Like people say, every time I talk about the Housewives, like when I have to report on it, it always gets misconstrued and misrepresented as I'm begging to go back. Would I go back? Yes, it's fun. It's a huge platform. Why would I not? But I would love to see something developed here in Dallas.
There's enough dope and grand people, especially with you being a flag there too. Like, you know, it's that cross-pollination. Like, okay, maybe, you know, you started in Atlanta and now like you plant the flag to be part of the Dallas flagship. There's all types of people who check that box.
Would y'all want to see a Real Housewives of Dallas? Who would they get? Put in the chat. If Carlos ain't got shit to do with that. If Andy Cohen and Bravo decided to do a Real Housewives of Dallas, who do you guys think that would be a great fit for that show? Put it in there. Let me know.
Yeah. Great women here that I've been kind of nudging to do that. I think it'd be great.
Oh, a little nudging, a little Real Housewives of Dallas Fort Worth.
Oh, maybe not even Housewives. Maybe just a branch off until they don't have to be like who they are based on who they married. Maybe it's independent. Who, you know, I don't want to give y'all my pitch deck, but just stay tuned.
Claudia, is Nene one?
What do y'all think? Put in there who you guys think would be a great fit if Bravo decided to do a spinoff of Real Housewives of Atlanta for Real Housewives of Dallas. I don't know if they would ever do that. If they did, Claudia would probably be a good fit because she does live in Dallas. But who do you guys think would be a great fit if they decided to do a spinoff for Real Housewives of Dallas? It could happen, child. It could happen. But shout out to Claudia for being the bigger person and being positive when it comes to Nene, because for a long time, they just did not see it for each other, child. So I'm happy that she is, I guess, congratulating Nene for coming back to Bravo, because she is needed. Nene is great TV. So regardless, you don't have to like her, but you do have to acknowledge the fact she is great TV. Okay. So I'm happy for her. Let's move along. Let's get into some LaToya Luckett news. All right. We haven't talked about her in quite some time. Y'all know she is newly married. She has a new husband. Now, this is somebody who don't mind getting married right here, okay? She's been married 3 times, girl, and still at it, okay? So she just got married a few months or so ago. Her husband is fine or whatever. But let's get into LaToya Luckett as she opens up about ending a relationship after a man told her that she needed to let go of her career. See? Beware of them type, honey. Like Quad Man King telling her, oh, you need to sell your house. Anytime you get with somebody and they tell you got to let go of things that you built or that you're currently doing that makes you happy, that's not the one. So yes, honey, speaking of let go, I'm glad you let him go. Ain't nobody get ready to get with me and tell me I need to let go of nothing. You're not going to get with me and tell me, girl, you need to downgrade your car. Bitch, no. I'm going to downgrade you. You out of here. You're not going to tell me I need to sell my home, baby. No, we're not doing any of that. You're not going to tell me, oh, you shop too much. If you have anything contrary against anything I'm doing, no, you're not coming in on that. So let's get into what LaToya Luckett had to say. Watch out for them type that tell you got to let go of shit you doing. Like Maurice told Kimmy that you need to let go being a nurse after she done went to school all them damn years to get her credentials to be a fucking nurse so she can sit at home and roll over and take it like you want her to. The fuck out of here. All right, so let's get into it. Shout out to Shade Room.
So have you ever felt like you had to sacrifice your dreams or what you were doing for a relationship?
I've actually had a man tell me that I needed to let go of my career.
Oh, your
what
career.
you mean by that? Full
Mm-mm.
blown, said it. I think this. I would prefer you to just kind of be with me, and
wow,
you could, you know, I don't even know if he said I would take care of you in the conversation.
Just be with me.
And I was like one of the people that didn't hear that.
Yeah.
But what I do know he said was I want you to, you know, let go of your career. And I was like, I'm sorry, come again? Because the
audacity.
The audacity. And I felt that wasn't fair. Can I clap? And I'm so glad that I didn't do that. And that was my last, I think I left.
Right after that?
Right after that.
Wow.
We were no longer. But when you tell me I got to let go of me, and here's the other thing.
Sound like narcissism.
Here's a lot of that. And here's the other part. It's different when someone like an Aisha Curry has made a decision to say, babe, I'm a sacrifice. I'm going to make the decision
on my own
to sacrifice and be there for you and, you know, raise the, you know, be there for the kids and be present when you have to go and do what you got to do for us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Completely different thing. When someone says, I'm gonna need you to leave that behind.
Yeah.
Because I need, you know what I mean? And I don't know. And maybe it's the consideration, maybe it's the way they say it.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, what does my life look like?
Right.
If I'm doing that.
So have you ever felt like you had to sacrifice?
That's deep, right? Again, I would not want to be with nobody that told me I had to let go of my career in order to be with them. Honey. Like they say, honey, everything must go. Yes, child. And even your ass got to go. Because I work too hard to build myself up to get where I am, to be independent and be able to support myself. For you to come in and think that you're just so much better than what I got going on to where I got to let go of what I have going on. Like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That means you're not the one, because ultimately you should come into the relationship encouraging me to level up from where I am. But if you're asking me to downgrade and to let go of things that I work hard in order to build and or have, you're not the one. What you bringing to the table, first of all, why you asking me to let go of the shit I got? What are you bringing in? What are you? And 9 times out of 10, the person is asking you to let go of things. It's because you're doing too much. You're doing more than their ass is doing. And it's intimidating to them. I guarantee you the person that she was talking about probably didn't have as much shit as she had going on. And a lot of times, and not to be on the men like that, women sometimes too, but a lot of times men would feel like, you know, they're being demasculated or whatever because the woman make more money, she's more popping, she's getting more attention, her career is going a bit further than theirs, and they don't like that shit. If you making more money than them, a lot of men can't stand that. Because they feel like, okay, I can't even lead right. Kind of like Candy and Todd, right? I feel like low-key in the back of Todd's mind, it bothered him that Candy was the moneymaker, that she made a lot of the financial decisions. So it kind of made it hard for him to kind of lead and be the man of the house. Like, he was like, put my name on the house. She wouldn't do that. So it's like little things that he just started, you know, just like dealing with Candy, which you already knew that going into it. But a lot of people, a lot of men will expect women to downgrade themselves in order to fit where they are. But no, you got to come up. If I'm here, I need you to come up. I'm not coming down. I'm not coming down to meet you where you are. You can come up meet me where I'm at, because I'm not dating down in the first goddamn place. All right. That's why you date, to figure out where this person is. You hear women don't ever do this. Again, don't ever lower yourself to fit anything that you're trying to be with another person. To come up here, make them come up, because you're not going to be happy. If you're used to a certain lifestyle, why are you downgrading your lifestyle and the things that you love and that make you happy in order to fit what somebody else got going on? Like, bitch, I like a hot dog a time or two, but I don't want to eat that shit every day. You feel me? Like, I want to go out and have a nice dinner. I like Papa. I'm a Papa Do's type of bitch. So don't take me to a hot dog stand and say this is our life now. Like, nah, I like Papa Do's. Okay, I like Longhorn sometimes. You feel me? I want to go shopping. Don't tell me you got too many shoes. You got to get rid of some of these shoes. No, I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm not getting rid of not one pair of shoes. I will get rid of you. Like, no. So that I applaud you for getting out of that situation, because she do kind of, I gotta give it to her. LaToya Luckett, her tolerance level, it seems from the outside looking in, her tolerance level is like 0 when it comes to bullshit and men, because baby, she will leave a marriage. She will leave a relationship. Because like I said, she's been married 3 times. That nigga she was married to before her husband right here, I'm glad she left his ass, because baby, he was trash. You hear me? He was a dumpster. That nigga was a dumpster. That wet shit at the bottom of the dumpster, that was him. And messed around and had 2 kids by his ass. And she was helping take care of his child from a previous relationship. And he still fucked it up. Yeah, don't be with nobody where you got to downgrade yourself. If they're coming in the door asking you to lower yourself to fit to be with them, they're not the one. That's why you don't date down. I would never date down. Fuck that. No. That's why I want to date you. I need to see where you stay. I need to see where you driving. Like I said, women, men too. Ask them, when you're dating, what's your 5-year plan? If a bitch don't have a 5-year plan, tires need to be screeching. You know why? That mean they just living life. Whatever happened, you got some people that mentality, girl, whatever happened, I just wake up, girl, and whatever happened tomorrow, whatever the Lord send my way, I need a plan, baby. I need a plan. I need a plan. If you with me, I need a plan. So we can build. How you gonna build without a plan, right? Who is out here building a house without a plan? That shit gonna come tumbling down like bedrock over there. Soon as they move one love seat in that bitch, it's tumbling down. But moving right along. That was messy, wasn't it? That was messy. Let's get into some Jennifer Williams news, okay? Let's get into her with her fraud ass husband. I don't know why she married this nigga. I don't even know why. Again, I feel like he got that good ping thing, and he kind of blew her mind and rolled her eyes to the back of her damn head, and now she over here married to a fraud ass nigga who probably about to go to jail here soon if he don't clean this shit up. And now he getting her wrapped up in her mess. His mess as well. Y'all know he is on the hook to pay $300 and something thousand to his fraudster that sued his ass, and he didn't even have enough decency to show up in court. All right, with this damn Morris Stash jacket he got on right now. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Shout out to Simone Redwine. I love her. I like her. I loved her when she was on Ready to Love. She is an attorney. Okay, she's a smart black woman. We love that, right? All right, so they're asking, is Jennifer Williams move to sell her personal items on eBay? We talked about this a little bit the other day. A sign of financial distress. It sounds like it when bitches start to sell stuff off. Kim Zolciak started selling her wigs, drawers, and everything when her and Croy got those tax liens, and people were suing them left and right. Okay, when she was about to lose her home, y'all know her home went into foreclosure like 3 times. Kim was selling every fucking thing: spoons, forks, wigs, drawers, whatever she could find, rings, necklaces, everything. She was even selling her fake bags as real bags on eBay and every other damn bank. Okay, she was. So let's get into this as Simone Redwine. Shout out to Housewives from a Housewife as she breaks this thing down. Right, child, almost $400K that he is on the hook for, and a lot of people saying Jennifer gonna have to pay it because he ain't got it. He's still paying off restitution from the last case that he had a few months ago. So Jennifer's found herself in financial straits with this man, even though she's getting checks from Basketball Wives. I know it's off season for them, so she ain't getting shit from them now. I don't know what her other businesses are that kind of keep her afloat in between seasons, but she's married to this person here who obviously has a lot of legal issues and is starting to fall back on her. So let's get into this. Shout out to Simone Redwine and shout out to Housewives from a Housewife.
As Jenny from the block has started selling all her possessions. She and him, they're selling it on the TikToker. Baby, she's selling glasses straight off of her face. Okay. Selling stuff straight off. When you get to selling glasses off your face, hey. I know some of y'all got an Uncle Leonard in my family. That was an uncle you weren't allowed to hug, and he was always going to jail. When his family would get to selling shit, that was how you know he was about to go back in because he needed another lawyer. Okay. Oh, Unique says, anyone remember when he told Jennifer he wanted to work? He sure did, as a bartender, because he wanted, quote, a real job. Thank you so much for that super chat. Exactly. So somebody said, where you at, fake auntie? Fake auntie is bored. Unique, you are so right. So Jennifer is out here selling stuff. Y'all tell me what you think in the chat. I think they're selling things because they need to pay for his lawyer. Because you know what lawyer they didn't have?
Baby, what lawyer they didn't have was a lawyer. In this case, ladies and gentlemen, because Jenny from the block has started
selling from the block with the new cock girl. So anywho, in any way, as you guys can see, child, she said that Jennifer is selling the glasses off her damn face, girl, to try to keep these bills up that Christian Gold, her new husband, keep getting her in, Lord. So she can't even go on a good trip or two, even a local trip, child. She can't go nowhere, even in Atlanta, which is where she lives currently, because Christian got them broke over there, girl. Steady going to court, steady out here frauding people, and they steady suing his ass left and right. Every time he wake up, it's a new lawsuit, girl. He's still paying the damn restitution from the last case where he was out here choking bitches and pushing them off balconies and shit. So at the end of the day, girl, I feel like you found yourself in a mess. I feel like, once again, girl, because you love fraudsters. You love them. We done ran it down the other day. You was with big ass hip Tim Norman over there frying chicken with chicken grease all up in his damn hair and on his shirt and shit. You thought he was so sexy with them big ass grandma hips out here unaliving nephews and shit. And taking lug nuts up off your car. Who else, child? The guy that stole your Range Rover, the one that was for that was gay as hell. I don't know why you didn't see that, because he was flaming, child, like a flaming Cheeto when you looked at his ass. You could tell. I was like, girl, what y'all antennas not on when you looked at this motherfucker, saw that he was broke wrist out here? Like, girl, but you said with him, you loved him over there giving whopping everything, girl. You putting your mouth down there where Leroy's mouth was. But anyway, girl, but hey, who am I to tell you who to be with? Who am I? You was over there with Eric with that big ass knot on his head with them big ass rhino teeth. We talked about that the other day. But Jennifer loves a good fraud man. She love a nigga that love to be in and out of jail, girl. And he a pretty boy. So y'all know what happened to pretty boys in jail, right? Yeah, girl. Y'all know what happened, honey. As soon as he go to sleep on his stomach, girl, he on that shit. Because somebody behind him, girl. I ain't gonna say it. But YouTube, yeah, YouTube, y'all, they ain't about to flag me. But yeah, as soon as he go to sleep, child, they open that cell door at night, girl. And they creep up in there on the tiptoes like this right here. And they lay down there on that bottom bunk with him and get the spooning, girl. And the next thing you know, girl, it's like a little slip and slide action going on. And he come out and he acting all hard, girl, when he was having his shirt all tied up in jail. You know what it is. She loved them. She loved them moist men. She loved them moist fraud ass men. Now your ass is on the hook for almost $400,000 because this bitch didn't even go to court. Shout out to Simone Redwine for putting it out there. Now you got to sell your prized possessions for this bitch. All right, so let's keep going, because now Jennifer is clapping back, honey, because she getting called out for this fraudster that her ass married. And I had to go and screenshot, which I didn't upload. So y'all give me a second. While I'm on my bullshit. Okay, so let me pull these up right quick so we can get a closer view of this clap back, honey. Because I said, girl, no, you're not mad at people for telling you what's right when you out here to marry the whole damn fraudster. See, that's the way it be when you be in love, you don't see stuff. Other people see it, but then you don't see it. But then when they try to tell you, girl, you snap off on them because you're not ready to receive that good word yet, right? So give me 1 second. Let me upload this thing. I'm gonna bring it back up, okay? All right, so hallelujah, that came right up. So okay, we can leave it here. Let's leave it here, make it big. All right, so yeah. Let's share here first, and then we're gonna go right back over to that part, okay? Girl, I'm telling you, if you marry a man and don't none of your friends or family go to the wedding, that's an indication right here. He ain't the one, girl. Like, nobody went to your wedding, girl. No one from Basketball Wives went to your wedding. So let's get into this. So this person here says to Jennifer that maybe she has a plethora of things and is simply trying to get rid of it the smart way. She's talking about in terms of Jennifer selling off her stuff, like selling off all this stuff to try to get the money. She goes on to say that people should stop looking into people's actions so hard. It's not that deep. Girl, we get that you a fan of Jennifer, but I know you're not on the outside looking in and see this shit as normal. Like, this is too much shit to be having to sell all at one time. And it's coincidental because it's right around the time that his stupid ass that went out here and found himself in another expensive lawsuit that he cannot afford. So, of course, she is his wife and she don't want them coming after her ass. So she is trying to help get the money up so his ass don't have her pulled down, right? Damn. Oh, Jesus. So Jennifer responds by saying, or adding this woman who said that, friend, these people have nothing better to focus on. Won't disturb my peace. She put up the praying hands, love you and miss you. Okay, so obviously she knows this person. So let's get into the next one. Cute shoes though, okay? So let's get into what she had to say, girl. All right, so it said that have y'all ever seen this woman dresses? Said that her closet has to be insane. And she do dress well. She does dress well. She always labeled down, child. Gucci down to the socks. Every time you see Jennifer, she Gucci down to the socks. She can dress, okay? But you might be in some She by Sheree fucking with this nigga right here. And don't nobody wear that shit. But anyway, so they said that there's no one on reality TV that has the fashion sense like Jennifer Williams and Marlo Hampton. Those are facts. Both of them can dress, okay? Continuing on, says if ever they're selling old things, it's to make room for the new year. Girl, stop capping. All right, so here goes Jennifer, honey, says that Yummy Puff, thank you so much, girl. Don't be out here trying to tell people I'm selling stuff because my nigga out here in another lawsuit or whatever. Thank you for agreeing with me, even though I'm wrong. So that it's okay when the Kardashians do it, and it's always our race tearing each other down. Here we go with that shit. So that I walk in peace, girl. We walk with this. I walk in peace, girl, and I know envy says it is a deadly sin. God bless them, girl. See, it's the people that's so unwoke for me to be in the comments trying to, and I get it, y'all are fans of Jennifer, but you got to see this shit for what it is. Jennifer, you selling shit off because you got to up and pay this man or help him pay for this damn lawsuit. That's all it is, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. If you find yourself in an unfortunate situation, everybody know he's a fraudster, right? So let's get into... Okay, so we already read that. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about it? So Jennifer is clapping back at people and like, thank you for taking up for me, even though I know I'm over here like crying in my pillow every night, girl, when I go to sleep, right? So we're not done. We're not done because Simone Redwine decided to talk about dude that she was dating. Y'all remember she, let me pull it up. Let's make it big, girl. Shout out to Housewives from Housewife. So y'all know she was with the guy Rashid, okay? Rashid, let me tell y'all who Rashid is, all right? The Scots gonna be mad when I say this, but I know I'm on my shit and I know I'm right, okay? And you can't sue me because it's not defamation, right? Okay? I ain't gonna have to say allegedly because I know I'm right. I'm gonna pull the video up, right? But that's just how much on it I am. So Rashid, okay? Rashid is the guy who be renting and leasing out the Scots cars for them to be for fake flossing on Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? So he's the person who leased out Maurice's Lambo, okay? Because we know his broke ass can't afford no damn Lambo. Actually, okay, Kimmy is over there crying and lying, child, and looking old in the face with wrinkles and shit everywhere, child. Her wop is broke, child. Her face is broke, child. Wrinkles everywhere, child. She ain't even got no moisturizer for her damn hair no more over there fucking around with Maurice. She's about to lose her house and her damn mind all at the same goddamn time. But Rashid, who you guys see here standing with Simone Redwine, who's an attorney, they both were on Ready to Love. If you guys watched it, I watched that season. All right. So he was all on her face, telling, giving her all this chummy bullshit. And she speaks on her relationship, and she says that it's compared to the relationship with Jennifer and her new husband. So let me find out that she's trying to say Rashid is out here a whole fraudster himself because he is good, close friends with the Scott brothers, child. Because that's where they be getting their rental cars. Yes, crying and lying, girl. Crying and got there and lying. But let me find out because y'all know Rashid is very close friends with the Scott brothers, in particular Maurice, because he be getting all of his damn linen, and because he leased out luxury cars, so to speak. So that's where they go when they want to, like the Rolls Royce he was driving when him and Kimmy filmed that scene, okay? All right, Kimmy couldn't even move too much in the car because she didn't want to break nothing because they had to take that shit back after the scene. She didn't want to roll the window down just in case that bitch went off track when she rolled it down. Like, oh, bitch, we gotta repair this window or whatnot. Okay, Maurice couldn't even turn the signal light on real hard because he didn't want to break that bitch because he didn't have the money to pay it. Shit like that. But let's get into what Simone Redwine had to say. Shout out to her. I like her.
Because Jen was going through what I went through. You know how I know a scammer? I almost married one. Ooh. I'm just like Jen. I'm no better than her. Lord. She's no worse than me. She's no better than me. She's no worse than me. Me and Jen are the same people.
Lord.
The only difference is that when I realized my fiance was a scammer, I had my family. I had my father who totes guns and was once on Crime Stoppers and who I did not want to go back to prison. Because mommy told me, my mama said, if you marry that boy, your daddy's going to jail. Your daddy's going to jail. In my situation, I was on a TV show called Ready to Love. I met my fiance, we dated, and I later learned that he stole the entire wedding fund. We had a destination wedding set for Cancun, Mexico, invited everyone. Everyone bought their flights. They paid for their flights. They paid for their rooms, all of their stuff. And then one day he comes to me, he's like, yeah, this wedding is too stressful. Because God told me to tell him to have him plan the wedding. Because he wasn't, his last marriage ended for financial infidelity, which is lying about money, right? So I'm just giving you my backstory. Hit that like, y'all, so that you can understand where I'm coming from and my context. This is not a mean girl context. This is not a kick another Black woman when they're down context. This is, I used to be as dumb as you, girl. And then Jesus told me, stand up, girl. And I stood up and I got up out of there.
Lord God, that's a lot to take in. Rashid. Lord, this is my first time watching it. I pulled this topic, y'all, literally this morning. This is my first time watching. That's why I'm like, what? So that's why they didn't get married, because the nigga ran up off with the wedding money. Now I see why you friends with the Scotts. Hot damn hole, here we go again. I see it now. Now there's a connection. Because they do fraud shit too. Marcel, you was doing some fraud shit over there with that lawsuit talking about you were building houses, and nigga, you couldn't as much as build a tree house. Where your ass was in a whole lawsuit with Zen Garden. They had to tear down a whole clubhouse because this nigga was out here talking about he's a builder. Didn't even know how to hold a screwdriver. Couldn't cut a paper with some scissors. Talking about you a builder. And got sued like a motherfucker. Now it makes sense why y'all hang with Rashid. He be a Black and everything. Oh my God, Simone. I didn't know you went through that top. Sorry ass big T bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Why am I mad like he took my money? Like he took my money. You funky 3 draws and a day wearing. You wear the same drawers probably for 3 days straight. I can see him doing that. With them checkerboard pants your ass wear with every motherfucking thing. And them leaning to the side as Stacey Adams your ass had on Ready to Love when your ass was not fucking ready to love. You needed to be ready to take a fucking bath and sit your ass down and reflect. Oh my God, I gotta play this shit one more time because I am beside myself. It's 2 people in here. I'm beside myself, girl. It's me and it's me and me. I'm beside myself with this shit. Oh my God. One more again, girl.
Because Jen was going through what I went through. You know how I know a scammer? I almost married one.
Lord,
I'm just like Jen. I'm no better than her. She's no worse than me. She's no better than me. She's no worse than me. Me and Jen are the same people. The only difference is that when I realized my fiance was a scammer, I had my family. I had my father who totes guns and was once on Crime Stoppers and who I did not want to go back to prison. Because mommy told me, my mama said, if you marry that boy, your daddy's going to jail. Your daddy's going to jail. In my situation, I was on a TV show called Ready to Love. I met my fiance, we dated, and I later learned that he stole the entire wedding fund. We had a destination wedding set for Cancun, Mexico, invited everyone. Everyone bought their flights. They paid for their flights. They paid for their rooms, all of their stuff. And then one day he comes to me, he's like, yeah, this wedding is too stressful. Because God told me to tell him to have him plan the wedding. Because he wasn't, his last marriage ended for financial infidelity, which is lying about money, right? So I'm just giving you my backstory. Hit that like, y'all, so that you can understand where I'm coming from and my context. This is not a mean girl context. This is not a kick another Black woman when they're down context. This is, I used to be as dumb as you, girl. And then Jesus told me, stand up, girl. And I stood up and I got up out of there.
I never would have thought this shit with Rashid. Now I kind of felt like he was putting 20 on 10 on Ready to Love because I did watch that season. That's how I came to know Simone Redwine, and I like her. She's very smart. She always be digging up people's shit through the court documents. She was at like 2 court appearances for Jennifer and her husband when he had to go to court, and she was telling all that shit. Jennifer hates her. Jennifer hates Simone Redwine. Oh my God! But y'all, would have known that Rashid, because he did say on the show that he was married before, but he didn't say why. Of course he wouldn't say that because the shit was on him, that he was out here stealing or lying about his finances then. Oh my God, this shit is wild. Girl, you dodged a bullet for real, right? Surprised too that they split, but I'm happy that she found that shit out prior to, and then the fact that he ran off with the money, that just shows his broke bum ass was not the one. And I don't know what Lord you pray to, Simone. I love you, baby. Please don't take this the wrong way if you see my video. I don't know what Lord you pray to for the Lord to tell you to let him plan the wedding. Cause girl, no. Cause women, we too detailed. I am. I'm too particular about things. When I got married to my husband said, baby, get whatever you want, however you want. I don't care. I'm just going to be there. Okay. You just don't have no pink because he don't like pink. I don't go get no pink anyway. But, he was like, whatever you want. I don't care. You know, whatever caterer, like, DJ, all that, just make sure he, because we want to be on this shit here. But, so what Lord you pray to that said, let Rashid drunk ass plan the wedding? I already knew that shit was derailed. I was like, what the? That is wild. Now I see why this nigga hang with the Scots. I see the connection now. But shout out to Simone Redwine for getting the fuck away from him, child, because he was not the one. All right, so how many more topics? Oh my God, I gotta hurry. Okay, so let's get to the next topic. We gotta get into this. Oh my God, why did I do that? Okay, yeah. Let's get into this next topic. Y'all, excuse me. All right. So we got to talk about Tawanda, bald-headed ass Tawanda with her lying fraud. She's another fraud. That's why I put her behind this fraud case. It's another fraud. I guess this is fraud Fridays, right? Fraud Friday. So let's get into it, girl. Shout out to Braxton Family Values fan page, girl. I love them because they be having some tea. All right, so let's get into what they have to say. So bald-headed ass Tawanda used rest in peace to Tracy Braxton, her son, as her storyline. I told you guys before that Tawanda was trying to get Tracy Braxton's son to sign over certain rights of Tracy's things over to her because she wanted to help manage it after Tracy left everything to her son, Kevin. Y'all see him here in the picture. Here's Tawanda acting like she's the doting aunt running around. Oh, his name is Scrappy. Even her husband was like, who is Scrappy? That's how I know you didn't have a real relationship with your nephew, because you've been with Sean, which is your new husband, girl, for several years. I think you said 10, 12 years. And you mean to tell me Tracy's son ain't never been around and you called him Scrappy, and then your husband now is like, who is Scrappy? Who you talking about? She's like, oh, Tracy's son. That's how I knew you were putting on TV, because ain't nobody know who the fuck Scrappy was. If that's the nickname you call him, everybody in the family should know that that's who he is, right? That's how I knew you were capping. But anyway, so sources are saying that Tawanda hadn't even seen old boy since 2024 when he came on the show. You ain't had no relationship with him. He stay in Baltimore. Tawanda stay in Atlanta. So you asked this boy to come and fly all the way to Atlanta to have a fucking story to help you with the storyline, because you ain't got shit going on. You don't have anything going on, Tawanda, okay? You over there, that broke bum-ass dude that you just married, where you had to put your name that your sister gave you $30,000 to even get the damn home, and you still couldn't keep that shit up. Then you were frauding and doing everything else, frauding the government, frauding the IRS, frauding everybody, girl. But then you had Tracy's son trying to get him to sign over certain rights in your name so that you can make a coin, allegedly, off of Tracy Braxton stuff, where her only son was left all of her stuff in her will. Okay, let's go ahead and read this, because when I saw this, I said, I know her bald-headed ass ain't do that. You have, I feel like you have a relationship, but I don't feel like it's that tight like that to where you will be asking him something like that. Okay, I feel like you didn't have a storyline, but why you mad at everybody else that you didn't get a huge check on the show? Because you didn't bring nothing to the show but your bald-headed ass, right? With your thieving ass. Anyway, I don't like her no more. I used to like Tawanda, but I do not. After all the shit that I've seen with Tawanda, I don't like her no more. I don't. I'm on record. I do not like you, Tawanda. Okay. So let's get into this. Sources are claiming that Tawanda Braxton hasn't seen Kevin Jr. since 2024, and we're now in 2026, which really makes you side-eye, girl. That's this. Okay, side how genuine their whole storyline even was. Peeped it. Said that when the cameras were rolling, said that the bond was front and center, but once the check cleared and filming wrapped up, everything allegedly stopped, girl, okay, in the name of love. That's not love, okay, but strategy. Yeah, that's a scheming ass heifer right there, right? Said that to make matters worse, she reportedly played it off like she was Kevin Jr.'s godmother, which many are saying was not true, all right? Said that everybody has that one person in the family that moves calculated for personal gain. Look at this. Said that, and using a child to secure sympathy, relevance, or a check is nasty work and is. Said that real relationships don't disappear when the spotlight turns off. That's a lot to take in, right? I already told y'all Tawanda was on her bullshit. I already knew. I peeped it on the show that something was off. Because, and I told y'all too, whenever Kevin Jr. had a graduation, and it was the same, I think same day or around the same time as Toni Braxton's son, I think Diesel, where he was graduating, they all went to Diesel's graduation. Tawanda, why wasn't you at Kevin Jr.'s graduation since everyone else went to go support Toni Braxton's son, Diesel? Why you went to Diesel graduation versus Tracy Braxton's son? The only people that went to Tracy Braxton's son, I think, was the father. I think Tracy was still here then. And his baby mama. Why you didn't fly your ass to Baltimore to go be with Kevin Jr. since you his godmother and you his favorite auntie? Why you go do that? But then when it's time to film, you want everybody to think that you his favorite auntie, that you love him so much. You done made up a nickname that nobody even knew. He didn't even know. Shit, you talking about Scrappy. He looking around like, who the fuck she talking to? He didn't even know he was Scrappy, girl. He didn't even know. Anything for a coin, because her Baroque ass owe everybody. You owe Trina $10,000. You owe Tamar $30,000. You owe your landlord, what she said, about $80,000. And then you tried to lie and put that shit in your bankruptcy, and they were like, Come again. You out here cashing Mama Braxton checks, signing her shit, where your ass had a mugshot and went to jail for that. Like, you saw some bullshit, Tawanda. So now you mad. And I told y'all about how she was also going after Sherelle's World, which is a blogger, wanting to sue her too for defamation for her reporting on and exposing her ass for the shit she was doing on the show. Everybody can't be lying about you, Tawanda, okay? Everybody cannot be lying about you and how you moving out here. Everybody know you got financial issues, okay? Which is why you transferred your house to your husband's name so they couldn't continue to come after you so you could save your home. But newsflash, and when you're married, it's called joint property, girl. Okay? Yeah, they can still come after you. They can still come after you just because you transferred it to his name. That's your husband now. See, you would have been good had you not married him and transferred it to his name. That would have been different, but that's your husband now. Okay, so you thought you was slick. You always trying to outthink the system. As big as your damn head is, girl, you ain't got shit up there but air. Because obviously you don't even know how to fraud right. And not that you should be doing it anyway, but you don't even know how to fraud right, girl. It gives that you look for opportunities for financial gain. I'm gonna say allegedly. Okay, that's what it gives, Tawanda. It gives that you look for opportunities for financial gain, and you always wind up getting your ass caught up in shit. See, they was talking about your fraud ass on the show, and rumor is, I done told y'all, they're not even gonna have a reunion, and they're said not to be coming back on our TV screens anymore. They're saying that this is the last and final season of the Braxtons. Okay, even Tamar said it. Tamar was like, "Yeah, I'm done with these hoes." Like, and it was her idea to even make the show. So it's weird to me that you get mad at your sister who put a check in your pocket so you can pay your bills. And get on national television and try to blast her and go off on her after she done sat here and wrote out a check for $30,000 so your ass can have a roof over your head for you and your children? And a constant check. Tawanda was the same person who was fighting against Vince when they had that little legal issue with the Braxton Family Values, because you know they had to change the name. Vince said he put up $1.2 million of his own money to get the show even on the air. Did y'all know that? But you're going to go wanting to sue Vince. Talking about I didn't get enough compensation for the song that come on, the We Are the Braxtons and You Will See song, their intro song for the show. So they all were singing on the show, but Tawanda is upset because she didn't get a certain amount of money. So then you want to go after Vince when he paid $1.2 million to even get the fucking show on TV so that you could get a check. once again, you weren't bringing anything to the show. So it's always the person who ain't bringing shit to have the most to say. Wanda. That's so weird. I just don't like her no more. She just comes off as an opportunist. It just give opportunists. Like, leave this boy alone. Leave Tracy's son alone. He will figure it out. Kevin Jr. is an adult. Whatever his mother left to him, let him figure it out. He manages everything to do with Tracy. Tracy has music that she put out prior to passing away. I think she got like 2 albums. She's still making money off those albums. She has businesses that she had. Tracy had her own thing going on. And everything that she owned, including, I think, her home as well, she left to her son, which she should. Because it was said Kevin Sr. went out and cheated on her and got a whole side baby. So I wouldn't leave his shit either. I wouldn't stay with him, but, you know. Tracy was the longest one of all her sisters that were married to her husband. She chose to stay with him for whatever reason, maybe love, I don't know. But it was a very telling thing when she passed away that she chose to leave everything to her son versus the majority to her husband, and he fell away. I think she was like, I'm going to stay. You know, I'm going to honor my vows, but bitch, yeah. If something ever happened to me, I'm leaving everything to my son, and she should. Because, bitch, if you step out on me and have a baby, I ain't leaving you shit. Because I'm definitely not taking care of your side children. That's just me. I wouldn't have stayed, but I damn sure ain't gonna leave you shit in my will either, right? Hell no. But Tawanda, girl, leave that boy alone. He will figure it out. He will figure it out. All right. I will can that when it come back. We got to go ahead and get into this this trailer that was dropped for Married to Medicine, honey, because it is juicy. Y'all ready for this? And this is our last and final topic because I got. All right. Yes. All right, so let's get into this Married to Medicine clip, honey. This trailer that was dropped because Simone and Kawhi about to get into it. For Simone, I told y'all Simone was pulling up all the cast members' stuff online, like their VIN numbers, their houses, and all their businesses, trying to be all in everybody's business. So now, in this sneak peek of Married to Medicine, it's going to be a little knockdown drag out between Quad the Farad, because I cannot stand Quad, okay? Up here going off on damn Simone, and baby, it's about to get real. Okay, let's get into a shout out to OMFG Reality TV, and of course, Married to Medicine. Let's go.
Who said that? You said if you could just find Quad's VIN number, then I can find out whose name Quad cars is.
We dealing with this
on the trip. Why is it your business? Why do you want to know?
I'm not looking up VIN.
But why do you want to know?
I look up property and real estate.
But why do you want to know? I'm telling you.
Bought it up.
No, you bought it up. No, you bought it up.
Like, I can't even believe Quad is up over a VIN number. Bitches fix your car and you driving it. Roll into it.
8, 7, 6.
He's doing the countdown to the pop off.
I'm 10 seconds behind.
He won. He won the bet.
I'll take money.
You know what? You. Are you implying that I shouldn't have what I have? Are you implying that I can't afford what I have? No, it's whatever.
Wait a minute.
No, God damn it. Oh my God. Bitch, I ride whatever. And I live well.
You live well with a lot of debt.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yo, these women at this big age, I would have thought that they would really handle themselves with more respect, a little bit more dignity. Did y'all see how Quad
Bucked up about the VIN? Why did you even tell Heavenly anything? Why do you keep telling her? But
They need to just leave me alone.
No.
Just leave me alone.
For Heavenly to share what I told her with Quad, she messy as and she's trying to stir the pot.
You're confiding in somebody who's not your friend.
Confiding. I don't talk to her anymore. Heavenly is not trustworthy, and she's shown that time after time again.
People said that you said.
Why you didn't know that before you told her anything? You know that Quad and Heavenly are friends, girl. So anything you tell Heavenly about Quad, she gonna call her or go over to her house and sit down and tell her everything you said. You already know that. So I don't know why you thought you and Heavenly had some type of an alliance over Quad. Like, it's no secret the two of them hang out together. They go on trips together. They are friends. Girl, they are not your friends. I would have told Heavenly a damn thing. I would have told her it was storming outside. Bitch, if you don't hear the thunder, I ain't telling you shit. That's just how much I ain't telling you nothing. because she talked too damn much. Heavenly cannot hold water. Any of y'all business, she gonna run right and tell it. If she hears something, she gonna tell it. So why you thought it was a great idea to go and tell Heavenly that you was looking up VIN numbers and stuff, or looking up anything related to Quad? You know she gonna tell him. So of course, Quad, we already know that the car's not yours, Quad. Okay, the gig is up, baby. The gig is up. We already know that damn Rolls Royce, and that's what they're talking about when they say the VIN number. We already know it's not yours. We already know King has the car from the luxury car rental place, and he gave it to you on TV so he can look like the doting boyfriend that's got a little coin. He broke, girl. He's another one who's still paying money for a lawsuit for being sued for taking a car that did not belong to him, and on national television at that, giving it to you as a gift with a damn bow on the top of that bitch. So we already know. Y'all heard that Simone said on here as well that Quad is having financial problems. That's why she's fighting so hard and ugly crying in every scene to stay on this show. She's fighting hard to stay on this show, baby. Because the people are saying they want her ass gone the fuck up off Married to Medicine because she brings nothing. They say her storyline is fake as hell. Okay. They're saying that it was wrong for how she came at Sweet Tea about her infertility. And now look at your ass on TV. Maybe that's God's way of punishing you for the shit that you said about that woman and her infertility. You laughed at her calamity, baby, and the fact that this woman sat on stage and cried about not being able to produce a child with Dr. G. So you got in your feelings and thought that you were going to say some slick shit about her not being able to have a baby. And look at your ass flying back and forth to Ghana, and you came back and your ass still ain't got no damn babies. And they said that you got some money problems too. Okay. And no, I'm not laughing and I'm not applauding that at all, because I want everybody to succeed. But at the end of the day, you give out what you did, you get back what you dish out. Now, Simone, I don't feel like you being a doctor, a wife, and got sons that you got to worry about, businesses and all that shit. I don't feel like you should have enough time on your hands to be pulling up everybody's damn information. We got to be fair across the board, okay? You should not be pulling up people's information because it's none of your fucking business if the car is hers or not, okay? It's not your business if she's having some payments behind on her house. If her house about to be foreclosed, it's not your business. You gonna give her the money to catch it up? If not, shut the fuck up. Like, why do you need to know what's going on in everyone else's private business? Why do you need to know if Contessa owns the building that she talked about on the show? Why do you need to know if Heavenly Son was locked up? No, why do you need to know all these things, right? It's none of your business. It's like, mind your business. I think you have enough to worry about with your marriage that you say you don't want to be in anymore with Cecil, with his ignorant, silly ass. I'm sick of him too. If y'all gonna break up, break the hell up. But stay in everybody else's business, Simone. I feel like you're unhappy at home. So the time that you should be spending trying to fix your marriage and going to marital therapy with Cecil to figure that out, work on your relationship with your sons and how they talk to you. Because you are so unhappy at home. And it shows that you are diverting your attention from the things that you should focus on to the things that you should not be worried about. That's what it gives. That's just my perspective. And I like you, Simone. I like you, child. But baby, stay out of people's business. It's none of your concern who own what, whose house going in 4 o'clock. That's none of your fucking business. All right. Focus on you and Cecil, on if you guys gonna stay together, like what? Because you said you want out of your marriage. If that's the case, you should be down in the courthouse, down there with Candy Birds and doing what she doing. Go on and file your damn complaint, okay? Because Cecil, I feel like Cecil is there too for a place to stay, low key. Yeah, I do. I feel like Cecil is there for a place to stay and for the lifestyle as well, okay? I really do. I feel like Jackie husband, same thing. I don't feel like they happy. I feel like Curtis with his tall ass grabbing ass, because there's another scene that I saw where what was it, last episode, where Curtis was over there with his arm around Simone. And Jackie's sitting within eye distance and ain't said shit to him. So I feel like they're just together just to be together. I feel like anything goes. Like, hell, Jackie already said her and Curtis don't even sleep in the same bed no more. They don't sleep in the same room. Curtis got his own room. Jackie got her own room. So y'all already on the outs, okay? I feel like all of these people on this damn show, y'all have some things, some reflection. Contessa, you need to be focused on your marriage as well. And why your husband ain't never gave you a birthday party in the 20-something years that y'all been married. That is wild. But you're sitting up mad because another man decided to uplift his wife and give her a party. And you want to downplay it. It's not a party. It's just a dinner. So the fuck what? Has your husband ever had you a hot dog party at least, girl? Has he ever threw some food on the grill and invited friends over in your honor? I doubt it. I doubt it, girl. See, there's a lot of stuff that each one of these women on the show Toya, you need to worry about your marriage and how you talk to Eugene. Like I can go down the line and give each and every one of y'all something to work on. Okay. I can. It's sad, but Simone, that shit is wrong of you to do that, sis. If you're gonna be around these women and you call them friends and these are your co-workers, I don't understand why you're taking time out of your busy schedule to look shit up. But Quad, you definitely need to stop lying so much to make people feel like they need to look your shit up, because you do be putting 20 on 10. Like, I live well. You do live well, but you about to be put out. Okay. I'm just saying, girl, you live well, but you about to be put out if you don't get your shit together. And I feel like if they kick you off this show, you're gonna lose your shit, because what else you gonna do? You're not on Sister Circle no more, because you really was feeling yourself when you had Sister Circle and Married to Medicine checks coming in. Oh, you didn't even know none of the girls on Married to Medicine, honey, when she was on Sister Circle. Oh, you weren't friends with nobody. You weren't inviting them to shit. You couldn't even speak to them, honey, when you had Sister Circle up under your belt. But when you lost that, oh, it's now, oh, they're my friends again. Oh, y'all come over to my home for a housewarming. Oh, now you want to be around these women since you losing now. And I feel like it was only for more so your benefit, so you could get back on the fucking show again to get that check. That's why you didn't want Sweet Tea on the show, because you wanted all that shine. Sweet Tea, you didn't want her on there. But I feel like they might be bringing Sweet Tea and Dr. G back. I really do. Because she has just as much right to be on there. She is Married to Medicine, at least. She has just as much right to be on there and tell her story as you do. Shit, y'all got the same story. At the end of the day, you didn't have to hate this lady. Y'all could have embraced one another and bonded, because y'all have the same story. She's on a baby making journey, and so are you. But when jealousy step in, and that's the one thing that I hate about amongst Black women. Black women, we don't like to bond, especially when you have the same story to encourage one another. You choose to be jealous of the other person. We got the same shit going on. It's stupid, right? Bye. If you're really happy that you're away from Dr. G, why you mad at his new wife? If she came in and let her deal with all the shit that you had to deal with, what you mad at her for? Why you feel like you always got to prove something to somebody else by running out here getting King, who we know is not full in a relationship with you? He just there for the limelight. I cannot stand him either. He get fraud. But go off, honey. Go off. What y'all think? Sound off. That's just my interpretation. And y'all ain't got to agree with my take on it, because y'all know I don't fool with Quad Child. I do not. But let me know how y'all feel. He said Dr. G was hell. He was. And I don't like the way he talked to Sweet Tea, but that's not my business. If she like it, if she chooses to stay with him, child, what is whatever. Can't tell the person what to do. If she chooses to stay with him and work out her marriage and let him talk crazy to her, child, stay right there. I just wouldn't put up with that shit. But that's it for our show. Thank y'all for being here, child. I got to go because I'm tired, child. Oh my God, this show here was long. But thank you guys. Right, sound off on all the topics that we discussed. Let me know, because I'm interested to see how y'all feel. So please comment on all the topics that we discussed on this show. Thank you guys so much for joining. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoyed. If you're here for the very first time, welcome. Welcome to the Caramel Rail Show. Please go over and check out Rail's World, which is our other channel as well. Please don't forget to like over there, subscribe over there as well too if you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you to my top flight mods. Thank you, Tiffany Thomas. Thank you, Rose Armstead. Thank you, True TV Podcast. Thank you to all the content creators that come over and support as well. Astute Queen B, Black Women in the Building, Simple Mom Family TV. Thank you so much, Jonetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV, Dear Retalk, and of course, Schoolboy, who sometimes is in my bushes as well. So thank y'all so much. All right. Of course, all my Caramelians, y'all know I love y'all down. Thank y'all for the support and love as well. Okay. Happy Friday to everybody. Y'all have a wonderful day. I will be back for midday pop-in, so keep your notifications on so you guys will know when we go live. All right. Until the next one, let's get out of here, guys. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never never answer to no, man, I still go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Feel low, you can still go. Go, go, slow, you can still go. Go, there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work, I got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find